Shalawam.
Shalawam, shalawam.
Bahasham, man, y'all give us 1 second. We got to check the speed. Make sure that we're
We up in there. We up in there.
All right. All right, hey, Shalawam.
Shalawam.
Shalawam. Yeah, we in there.
Great Millstone, South Carolina, Midlands. Coming back once again through the spirit and through the power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Before we get started with our street speaking, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash.
We want to give double honors to our elder apostles, to our elder bishops of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught us this truth for the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations unto the elect, man. All right, Shalawam.
Shalawam. Shalawam. Shalawam.
And hey, you know, it's a lot to talk about, obviously. You know, we see what's going on in the news. Esau is doing what he's supposed to do, right? And when I say Esau, speaking about this top 1%, man, these elites, these small hats, man, right? It's a lot of you know, false flags going on, right? Obviously, you just had the assassination, the live assassination of this guy, which I didn't really know nothing about him until he got killed. This guy Charlie Kirk, right? Got Esau up in the uproar, right? Ready to hey, the accuser gonna accuse, right? Ready to accuse Jake, and all in all, it was his own people that did it. But they still gonna blame Jake, because at the end of the day, the times that we're in the time of Jacob's trouble, man.
Right.
We're in that time to where the Lord is about to bring all type of hell upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're in that time right now, man. Right? So at the end of the day, and look, somebody, Baba Kushah, give me I think it's 2 Corinthians 2:11.
I got it right here,
That's
brother.
the spirit.
That's
the
right
spirit. You know what I mean? We're not ignorant to.
Say
Hey, bring it out.
Oh,
bro.
that's crazy. I had the same thing.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
I already knew.
Hey, but that's how you know that this isn't us that's doing this. Man.
Right.
This is the Lord that's speaking through us, man.
Right.
We ain't had that planned out. You can bring it out.
Yeah,
bro.
before the camera started,
Right.
hey,
Yeah,
bro, we're going
you
to start off,
did.
hey, brother,
Right.
I want you both of us to
Ah.
find, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, 1 Corinthians, 2nd chapter, you know what I'm saying, we ignorant Satan device at the same time, brother.
Come on,
I
bro.
go through the spirit, bro.
We ain't playing that.
Right.
You got it.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, and Baba Kushah going to that definition of devices. We're not ignorant to the fact of this devil, right? And when I say this devil, speaking about these small hats, that top 1%, we're not ignorant to the fact of their plans and what they're trying to do, right? Obviously, right now they're trying to stir up the emotions of the people because they want to get that clash going, man, of Jacob and Esau, man. They want to get it popping. You see, because right before the Charlie Kirk shooting, you had the I forgot the chick's name, the Ukrainian woman that was she got her neck supposedly slashed.
Allegedly.
Because there's a lot of videos out, man. And hey, look, Esau, man, you sloppy with your work, man. I'm gonna just say that, right? But so she supposedly right before Charlie Kirk got killed, she supposedly got stabbed by this Jake. So they trying to make Jake the face of terror.
Crisis actors.
Crisis actors, man. Right? And somebody holding the accused about that.
And then, like brothers brought out the point, supposedly this happened around August the 22nd. Is it a coincidence? Coincidence?
Right.
That they're trying to bring it out along with this Kirk, you know, situation. Come on, man.
Come on,
we,
man.
like
That
I
was
said,
like
we see
2
the
days
smoking
out.
mirrors, man. We see the smoking mirrors at the end of the day or whatnot. You know how Esau trying to play on the minds of the people.
Right.
You know,
Right.
ultimately, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's stirring up. For the Most High, you know what I'm saying? He just moving the chess pieces.
Right.
The ultimate chess player is Yahawah, man.
That's
Yahawah,
right.
Yahawashi, man. So he's moving the chess pieces around on the board because we getting into that time of what, like the brother mentioned, Jacob's trouble,
Yeah.
man. Our temptation, Revelation 12:12. This devil know that his time is very short. How do this devil know? And we speaking of the super elite, the 1%ers, some of the Rawchaa's on down. The number one indicator to Esau to know that his kingdom is going down is by the fluctuate in the huge awakening of Israel.
There you go.
That's how he know, man. All right, going back to Revelation 11:11.
That's right.
Those dead bodies being walking back up, man. All right, all right, because Israel had to wait back up, and Esau had to be revealed by who? Israel.
That's
man.
right.
The elect, the servants of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. All right, before this devil go down, he had to be exposed, man. All right, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi had his prophets out many times early to prophesy judgment against Babylon, against 2/3 of Israel, and against you goddamn heathens, man.
Right.
Especially Esau, who's in rulership, that your kingdom is going down, man. All right,
That's right.
And this word of truth is a burden to this devil. Pursuing back to Isaiah, the 13th chapter, with his word of truth, got to go to the gates of the nobles, man. And it don't reach the gates of the nobles, man. to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, you know, even when you go on chat GPT, they'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? They know the true name of Yahawashi. How they know? Because they've been watching the prophets. Man.
That's right.
All right, they know how to differentiate the real prophets from these damn fucking sellout Israelite camps that's out here, man. They know Great Millstone didn't fucking sell out, bro.
Right.
We didn't take no 501c3 charter, man. All right, you know, they know that Yahawashi is engineering everything that's going on, man.
Right.
Everything that's going on both sides, but they know that Great Millstone, you know what I'm saying, is being engineered by Yahawashi. They know
Right.
who the true men of the Lord, who the true prophets, the camp that is going to come out of at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, not to say you ain't got no niggas amongst Great Millstone. The Most High going to weed them niggas out.
Yep.
And just not to say that you don't have the elect that might be scattered, a sprinkle amongst these other Israelite camps too. We teach on that, man.
Right.
Start from the elders, apostles, or elder bishops, Great Millstone on down, man. All right, you know, at the end of the day, but what we're saying, Yahawashi gave us 100% testimony in this truth to Great Millstone, from the elders, apostles, elder bishops on down, man, and the true affiliates, man. And the work speak for itself. We gotta say nothing. The work speak for
go.
itself, man. Right? Ain't wanna go on no rant. Y'all got it.
Well, yeah, no, that's 100% right.
Yeah, all
And I'm glad you brought that point. Basically saying all of this is happening because of the Israelite awakening. That's why they having these false flags and they, you know, talking about because you gotta remember too, when because Trump went missing for a few days, now all of a sudden he came back. Now he's talking about the Space Force. What is it that they're seeing
Exactly.
out of space that got them in such an uproar, man? There you go. They understand what's going on, so they need these distractions, man. Because Esau behind the scenes, man, is making moves ultimately to try to come against this truth and fight against our Lord, man, which he's going to lose,
Hey,
right?
if I may add, please, there was going over a video of a chariot of Yahawashi flying, and they actually shot a missile at it, and the chariot just kept on moving, unfazed. So these devils is afraid. They know Yahawashi is about to visit, man, and they can't stop the Lord, man.
I got a quick precept.
right.
Isaiah 45:7.
Yep.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, Yahawah, all caps, Yahawah, do all these things. Going back to the examples we was bringing out, man. This all the will and the workings of Yahawashi, man.
Right.
Why? Because he usher in, you know what I'm saying, this Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation.
Right.
We're coming into the time where this kingdom, Babylon, America, going to receive a judgment that has already been written by Yahawashi, which is going to be destroyed. Destruction is coming to this place, man.
right.
And two-thirds of Israel are going to be destroyed there within, man.
Right.
Why? Because they abuse their liberty at the end of the day. They love this fucking world, man. Yahawashi said don't love nothing of this goddamn world. This world about to be fucking destroyed, man.
Right.
Matter of fact, let's get that 1 John 2 and 15.
Yeah, I was thinking
part
about
of the
that
show.
too.
Yeah, 1 John 2 and 15 on down, man.
Okay.
Because that's why
Yeah.
Jake caught up into the distractions and the folly of this world as well, too.
Yeah.
Like we were speaking amongst each other earlier. Here it is, you have Jake, you know, want to give their expert opinion or
Yeah.
their politicians all of a sudden, like me and Kabal were talking earlier this week about this goddamn Kurt situation and whatnot, right? You know, but then we were saying amongst each other, watch next week. Jake be done fucking forget about that. And they're gonna be on to something else. They're gonna be on to the next new trending topic at the end of the day, man. You know how Jake got a short attention span at the end of the day. Jake could sit there and go to sleep, man, right then and there. Jake, stay asleep, bro. That's
right.
You know, you got it,
Right.
brother.
This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. And it reads, love not the world, neither
It says why is written there. It says love not the world. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Give me read 2 Edges 6 and 9 real quick, man. You know? Somebody get Michael 2 and 10, Barbara Bashar. Read that again, Barbara Bashar.
This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says, love not the
So
world.
we're supposed to love this world, man. Because this ain't our kingdom at the end of the day, man. All right? Matter of fact, somebody bring out Michael 2 and 10 real quick, Barbara Bashar. Bring out Michael 2 and 10, bring it up.
This is the book of Michael, chapter 2, verse 10. And it reads, it says, arise, ye. It says, arise, ye, and depart from... Slot you, step up here. This is Michael 2 and 10. Let me slow it down. It says, arise and depart. This is not your rest.
This ain't our rest, man. This ain't our kingdom at the end of the day, man. This whole place is gonna be fucking destroyed. It's
Right.
ruled by the wicked. All right, you know what I'm saying? Babylon has what, a wicked vibration, man.
Yeah.
All right, every damn thing about this devil's kingdom is contrary to the Bible, contrary to the law, such commandments, and the ordinance that Yahawashi has set up at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Esau turned everything upside down, man. All right, at the end of the damn day, man. That's why this place is called what? Babal.
Yeah.
Babylon, which means what? Confusion at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Correct.
Right? All right, this place is corrupt, man, at the end of the day, man. So for you to love this world, for you to accept this world, that makes you corrupt. That makes you defiled. That makes you wicked, man. Because the scriptures go into, it says, hate the evil and love the good. Man. All right. So that's why it says in Ezekiel 9:4, you know, Yahawashi said, mark those men that cry out for all the wicked abomination. That's going into the elect, man.
Yeah.
All right. And that word mark is that spiritual mark, man. All right. Tawah, which means what? Exemption from the judgment of Yahawashi, man.
That's
all right. We in the spirit of Lot, man. Lot was vexed with all the wickedness that was going on amongst them in Sodom and Gomorrah, man, with homosexuality, idolatry, man, bestiality, man. You know what I'm saying? Pig or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? All right, you know? Go ahead.
Micah 2:10, it's arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, this ain't our rest. This place is gonna be fucking destroyed, man. All right, you know, going back to Job 14:5, man. Yahawashi, matter of fact, let me shut up. Hey, let's grab that Job 14:5, going into Esau's kingdom, man. All right, this devil's run is almost up, man. Through the spirit of Yahawashi. All right, biggest sign of having the prophets out there waking back up. Those dry bones in the valley, which represents America, Babylon. The dry bones represents, you know what I'm saying, Israelites of not knowing and discontinuing from their heritage and the knowledge of Yahawashi, man. But Yahawashi blow that breath, which represents this knowledge and this truth and that understanding, man. All right, this is that living word that Yahawashi implanted back into his very elect. And this is what makes us alive right here, man. This word and this truth. Going back to Proverbs 21:16, he that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. All right, you know, so if you ain't got this knowledge and this understanding, or you reject this knowledge and this understanding, then your ass is spiritually dead, man. All right, until you physically dead, man.
Yeah.
I got Eve up there, man. She up there clocking us, man. That's all right. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, this is the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined.
His days are determined, man. So Esau can sit up there, all right, he can boast, all right, he can be in his damn pride talking about 2030 this, 2035, that AI gonna be here, technology gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? The robots gonna be taking over, half man, half machine. You're gonna be able to perfect the way man can live forever and all this madness and shit. Man, all that just fucking vain talk of the fucking heathen, man. At the end of the day and whatnot, man. You can't add another second to your motherfucking kingdom. You going down, man. At the end of the damn day, man. You can't extend your fucking kingdom, man. All right? You got it, brother. Especially when you come after the prophets, the men of the Lord, man. That's when it's gonna be a fucking rap. That's when Yahawashi gonna raise that standard up against you damn devils, man. All right, most High he gonna give the 2/3 over to you, man. Y'all gonna have y'all with the 2/3, but when you come after the prophets, the men of the Lord, that's when it's gonna be a fucking rap, man. That's when that damn record gonna scratch, man. You got it, brother.
Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
With Yahawashi, man. All right, stop right there. Somebody get Daniel 4:17 to show you that Yahawashi ruleth in the kingdom of men, man. At the end of the day, a lot of times we give Esau too much goddamn credit. Talking about, you know, the white man, he's coming out with his great wrath, and white man about to bring in martial law, the so-called white man, he about to bring in the sea hill. Man, that's Yahawashi, man. Right. Most High using Esau on the left hand side, man, at the end of the day, man. Everybody doing the will of Yahawashi, man. Ain't no such thing as no goddamn free will, man. All right, everybody's doing the will, man, whether you know it or not, man. Right. All right, or Yahawashi, whether on the left hand side, all right, or the right hand side. We just read Isaiah 45:7. Yahawashi said he create light, he create darkness. Dark and evil. All right, and evil, I do these things at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right.
Well, we say it all the time, man. Why does the Heavenly Father have the title as the Most High, man? Right. That means there's no power that's higher than him, man. When it comes to the ultimate power, that's him. Yahawah. He is, man.
That's right.
You see, so at the end of the day, you don't think that he got everything in his control, man, and in his power, man?
That's right. We say the ultimate chess master.
Come on, man.
All right. Y'all got it.
It says, Salah.
You want Daniels, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is Daniels 4:17.
And just proving the point, man. This is the Most High show. This is Yahawashi show, man.
Right.
All right. So Most High is about to bring in this martial law. Yahawashi gonna bring in this Jacob trouble. He gonna bring an hour temptation. Cause it's already written. It's already written, man. It was already written, man. Well, Esau even fucking came along, man. All right, you know. Go ahead, brother.
Daniels 4:17, and it reads, it said the matter is by the decree of the watcher.
That's right.
And demanded by the word of the holy ones.
Mm-hmm. The holy one represents the elect of Israel. All right, you got it.
To the intent that the living may know.
The living may know, which is the elect, the prophets of Yahawashi, the elect of Yahawashi.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
He ruleth in what?
The kingdom of
The
men.
Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men at the end of the day and whatnot, man. Because if it was up to Esau, Esau would have been done implementing this one world order, man.
absolutely.
All right? Like going back, Esau is what? The modern day Pharaoh, right? You know what I'm saying? The ancient Pharaoh. Guess what? If it was up to him, he would have been to let the children of Israel go. But the Most High was sending all those plagues to Egypt. What did Yahawashi did? He hardened his heart, his mind, man.
Right.
All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, all right. So you're gonna do what Yahawashi wants you to do,
Absolutely.
man. All right. He got on the Pharaoh's mind not to let Israel go, so Yahawashi can show what his true power by delivering Israel from the hands of Pharaoh, man, and his mighty men at the end of the day, man. Destroying Pharaoh and his damn army, man. All right,
And
you
that's,
got it, brother.
and that's a heavy point too, because he's doing the same thing right now with Esau.
Yeah.
Hardening his heart. You see how Esau is in accuser mode, man, trying to make Jake. Because ultimately, something got to happen for the Lord to come back and save the elect, man. Some dangerous times, some dangerous things got to take place, man. So we see the beginning stages of it, bro. You got it, bro.
Continue on this, and he give it to whosoever he will, and he set up
And right now, who was that he gave the power over into, man? Esau. This is his kingdom, right? Now the good news is we at the end of his kingdom, but this is his kingdom, and he's still in power. But it's not due to the fact of how he says that he's so much smarter and more dominant than everybody. No, it's because this is the will of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
Let me bring this precept out real quick. Psalms, I'm gonna start at first chapter, verse 1. Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Ultimately, Esau think that he's gonna fully establish his one world order. Most high, Yahawashi gonna allow you to get it kick started, all right, but you're not gonna be able to fully establish it, man. To be fully established, you have to destroy the nation of Israel at the end of the day. You will have to offset prophecy, which you ain't gonna fucking damn do, man. Your ass fucking going down. You have to be able to add seconds to your kingdom. And you be able to pass the bounds that Yahawashi already set, which you can't fucking do, man. At the end of the damn day or whatnot, man. Not knowing you already in a losing battle, man. All right, verse 2. That's why I was going to say, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? You imagining something vain that's not gonna fucking happen, man. You going down, you going into fucking slavery, starting what you got there in super elite. Babylon is going down with fucking flames of fire, man. At the end of the day, courtesy of 200 million warhead missiles, man. And also, Yahawashi can get busy. He dropped down and he zoomed down those fire, concentrated fire from the chariots, man.
That's
He
right.
zapping your asses, man.
That's right.
All right. It says the kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, Yahawashi, and against his anointed, saying, yeah, we know in them damn UN meetings, man. All right, you know, them NATO meetings or whatnot. We know what's being talked about. The Hebrew Israelites, man. The prophets, man. All right, the real #1 enemies of Esau and these fucking heathen nations at the end of the day. That's what y'all afraid of, man. Through the power of Yahawashi, you're seeing the awakening of Israel, man. That's what got this whole world upside down. It's true, turn the world upside right at the end of the day, man. All right, you know. Verse 3, it says, let us, matter of fact, start back at verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, Yahawashi, and against his anointed, saying, the elect, the prophets. It just tell you, they take counsel together. Show you what they're talking about. Right. So we don't have to physically be in those goddamn secret meetings and shit where cameras are not allowed at the end of the day. Press is not allowed at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Alex Jones can't sneak up in there, all right, at the end of the day or whatnot, without being unalive, all right, if it wasn't goddamn fake ass propaganda or whatnot, all right. Verse 3, it says, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. So that's showing you right there. You want to discontinue and want to destroy Israel as a nation of people, man. At the end of the day or whatnot, that's what's being talked about in these meetings at the end of the day. Because a nigga can be an African American, a Puerto Rican, a Moor, a Muslim, a Christian, all right? You know what I'm saying? But when he proclaimed his nationality, his true heritage, which he discontinued from, pursuing back to Jeremiah 17:4, it's a problem. It's a damn issue at the end of the day. We can be anybody but who we truly are at the end of the day. So once we declare our biblical nationality, it's a crime. In Esau eyes, it's a fucking crime. At the end of the damn day, man. All right. But it's not a crime for him to commit identity theft, for him to take our identity in a crime. Right? And having our people still thinking that the people in the land of Israel, that they God chosen people, which they not at the end of the day, man. All right? That's That's the synagogue of Satan, right?
Right.
here.
Yep.
All right, at the end of the day,
absolutely.
man. All right, you know.
Come on, bro.
On verse 4, and here's the point right here, because this is what Esau talking about.
Yep.
You know, he don't think Yahawashi shall see his punk ass and whatnot. And what the Most High have to say about that, man? Psalms 2 and 4. He that sitteth in the heavens
Yep.
shall laugh, man. So Yahawashi shall got a great sense of humor too,
Yeah.
man. Y'all comical. Y'all comic relief to the Most High, man.
Right.
It says the Lord.
Because
Yeah.
they really think that they gonna come into power.
Mhm.
Right? They really think that, once, because everybody know Babylon's done. Everybody know that. They really think that with this whole NWO, right, that whoever the next so-called nation they think is going to come into power, they really believe that. They really think, oh, we're going to come into power. Nope, not according to the Lord, not according to the scriptures.
They think they're gonna offset prophecy because you look at it, Esau know that the Lord is coming. That's why he set up a space force to try to fight against the Lord when he returned. But that's to no avail. That's a vain plan to apply to fight against your Creator.
Right.
That's right.
Verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord, Yahawashi, shall have them in derision.
Yeah,
All right, at the end of the day. Somebody look up that
I
word
was just,
derision.
right, that's the spirit. I was just
Right. Barbara, for sure.
Done.
Right.
If I may, while he looking up derision, just want to add on Psalms 83rd goes into that as well too. It speaks about the crafty counsel that these heathens took against what? The Israelites, man. I'll just read a little bit while until priest get derision for you. Got it? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. This is the, and I'm looking at it in the blue letter. This is the definition for derision: to mock, ridicule, to stammer, to have in. Well, I hate when they use the definition for the word, but they say to have in derision. Ultimately, have you have
To
your,
mock.
Yeah,
so
to
the Most High
mock.
gonna be mocking them.
Yeah.
He's gonna be making fun of them, man.
Yep.
Look at these damn dummies right here, man.
Yep.
They actually think that they gonna win, man. They actually think they gonna offset prophecy, man. They're making Yahawashi laugh, man, because he's gonna want to see the reaction in their damn face. When reality slap them in their face when their ass go head first into slavery and captivity. When they see when y'all see the destruction of Babylon, when y'all see, because the elite, man, y'all gonna see the deliverance of the elect of Yahawashi too, the strangers of our salvation. Y'all devils gonna be able to see that too, man. All right, then y'all gonna know, oh shit,
Hey.
we done fucked up. You know it's a rap, man.
I'm gonna read this example. It gives an example. It says derision. An example of derision is a group of people laughing and pointing at someone in their unusual clothing, expressing contempt and ridicule towards them.
Oh yeah, when Esau, that so-called civil rights movement, so-called what it is, the civil rights movement, and you can line that shit up with modern day Black Lives
Black
Matter.
Lives
man.
Matter, yeah.
All right, Esau was funding both of those.
Yeah.
He was funding both of those goddamn
Yep.
organizations.
Yep.
So Esau in the background, the same one that's oppressing you, that got his foot on your neck,
Yeah,
the same one that's trying to make the illusion, all right, that he's trying to liberate you as a people.
Yeah.
So you can advance and have that equality. In the back, they laughing, man.
Yeah.
They're like these stupid ass fucking niggas, man.
sounds
We
good.
gonna have them thinking that they're free, man.
Right.
That's a word slave.
Yeah.
The one that think he's free.
Yeah.
Right?
Bro,
Because when that
bro,
slave got
yeah.
that yoke of iron on his
Man.
neck, he know he a fucking slave, man. All right, but the worst slave is the one that think he's free, and they got you enslaved by your mind at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's
Right.
way
To his
worse.
philosophies, his
Yeah.
ideology, man.
Yeah.
bro.
You know, all right. That's why the script, that's what the place say. People say, man, come out of her, man.
Yeah.
All right, Babylon, man. You know?
Yep. I'll go back to that First John. You still anybody holding any precepts?
No.
I'll go back to that First John 2 and 15.
2
When
and
we go back there.
15. Yeah, we can do that. Matter of fact, Mike, you see the First John 2 and
Yes,
15?
Micah 2 and First
Hey, matter of
John
fact,
2.
matter of fact, you might bring back out that Micah 2 and 10. Finish that Micah 2 and 10. Then you bring out that First John 2 and 15 part of the show.
Come. So, this is Micah chapter 2 and 10, and it reads, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest."
Yeah, so when you waking back up to the knowledge and the
Yeah.
truth, all right, because we all was in a Gentile state of mind,
Right.
talking about the prophets and men of the Lord, right. They're gonna be waking back up. Those dry bones in the valley, we was
Yeah.
all in a Gentile state of mind, man. All right, over 2,000 years ago, certain fractions of the elect, you know what I'm saying, was Hellenized, man. Over 2,000 years ago, man. All right, 2,000 years later, Yahawashi said he required that which is past, because those Israelite foreigners who Paul was teaching to, the elect amongst them that Paul was teaching, you know what I'm saying, like going back to Timothy. Like Timothy's father was a Greek. So a lot of the Greek customs Timothy took on because, remember, Timothy wasn't circumcised. Remember, that was a controversy back in Jerusalem because Timothy wasn't circumcised, you know what I'm saying, you know? But nevertheless, when you going back 2,000 years later, You know, so going back to the prophets, going back to 1 Corinthians 14 and 32, the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets.
Yeah.
So that falling away, we was fucking Americanized, man.
Yeah.
All right, at the end of the day as Israelites, man. We was westernized at the end of the day as a nation, man. You know what I'm saying? Forgetting who we were at the end of the day. So we had to be waking back up. We took on, all right, the customs of the other heathen nations, which made us filthy, which made us aliens and foreigners and strangers to Yahawashi. At the end of the day, man. All right, going back to, you know what I'm saying, Micah 2 and 10. You know what I'm saying? Read it again. Start off.
This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart.
That's why it says depart, man. Because we took on the ways and the customs of the heathen. Now we got to depart away. So if you don't depart away, what's that insinuate? That means you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're still gonna keep on the philosophies of Babylon and America, trusting this damn Babylon, trusting America, the ways of it. Hey, like going back to Isaiah the 30th chapter, Esau is gonna be to your shame, man. At the end of the day, man. Those that trust in the sheep, those that go down to Egypt for help, hey, Egypt gonna be to your shame, man. All right.
Hey, can I add on real quick? Because it says arise ye and depart. It's telling our people to let go of the philosophies, because Isaiah 60 said better than I can, and I'll read it real quick. It said arise, and matter of fact, it says Isaiah 60, it says arise, shine, for the light is come unto, and the glory of Yahawah is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. So when the scriptures are saying arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, hey, our people gotta arise from, like how we was making mention. Here it is next week. Jake ain't gonna care nothing about what's going on, because they're gonna be going back to sleep, going back to that congregation of the dead.
Yeah, arise ye. Also, come back to your nationality. Most importantly, knowing the true name of the Most High, knowing the true name of the Son. The Most High name ain't no Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? That's not his name. Bro. His name ain't no Jehovah. That's not his name.
No.
His Hebrew name is Yahawah, which means he exists. All right? The Lord name, you know what I'm saying, is not no damn Jesus, man.
Right.
Ain't no damn Yahshua, man. All right? Ain't no Yeshaya, man. All right, Haya, and all that madness and whatnot. It's Yahawashi. That's the Lord's name in the Hebrew, which means he's the deliverer. Because there's no any other name you're going to obtain salvation from. So that's one of the first things, you know, waking back up. You knowing the name, you got to know the true name of our power of Israel, the true name of our Father, and you know what I'm saying, our Lord and our Savior, our big bro, Yahawashi, man. You got to know the name of Yahawah, why Yahawashi at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
That's right.
Okay, all right, because there's no name, there's no power in any other name at the end of the day, man. So calling on any other name, that'll make Yahawashi jealous at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, you know, he's a jealous power at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, so that means you worship and you call upon another God at the end of the day, which means that you fall up under committing spiritual adultery at the end of the day, man. But you commit physical or spiritual adultery, according to the law, you worthy to be put to death at the end of the day, man. All right, you commit adultery, man. And that's what Scripture say. We what? At one time, we was an adulterous generation. Man. Right. Like I said, because that fallen away. All of us, a lot of the members, a lot of the brothers, when we meet up, when brothers meet from different camps, or when we first link up as a camp at the end of the day or whatnot, when brothers are giving their different testimonies and waking back up to this knowledge and this truth, a lot of brothers share the same stories that they came out of the Christian churches. Majority, especially down south, Baptist. We'll probably go up north, you know, more Catholic or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, you know. All right, you know, West Coast, more Pentecost and all that. Nevertheless, you come out of different denomination of Christianity at the end of the day or whatnot, man. So at one time, we all was thinking on the name of Jehovah, Jesus or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we always, So we had to depart. Cause that shit'll get you fucking destroyed. What brother just read, man. That'll show you those false names, man. All right, going back to somebody bring out Proverbs 30 and 4 real quick. Proverbs 30 and 4, Barbara Shaw. Just to show the importance of the name of Bahasham, man. All right, and we can also get that in Baruch, the second chapter, to prove that Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, Jehovah wasn't the real name at the end of the day, man. All right, you know, because what? We'll let the scripture speak. I ain't gonna get too far in. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 4. Who have ascended up into heaven are descended.
And this is the Most High making that, you know what I'm saying, that's that boss talk speak right there, man. All right, showing you anybody else can do this other than me right here at the end of the day. So this Yahawashi, man, you know what I'm saying, just showing you his works, his many works. He ain't got to brag about nothing. He's showing you his many works, man, at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, you got it, bro.
Who have gathered the wind in his fists, who have bound the waters in a garment, who have established all the ends of the earth. What is his name?
What is his name? All right, you know, because this water is 70%, you know what I'm saying, the water is 70, you know, it's 70% water on this earth. like 7% of water in your body and whatnot. 7% of your body is created, made up of water at the end of the day or whatnot. So if 7% of this earth is made of water, what power will hold all the damn water back, man?
Come on, man.
Right?
Yeah,
You know, at the end of the day, man. Who other power can do that? How about you?
They actually bounded by the word of
But
Heavenly Father.
yeah.
Right.
So that tell you it got to be a supreme being
gotta
and
be.
whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day and whatnot, man.
Right.
Who to make the sun go up, make the sun, and have the sun at a certain distance where it won't burn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, man. Won't fry the. What other power can do that, man? Come on, man. How about your mouth shot, man? The way your body, the way your skeleton is created at the end of the day or whatnot,
Right.
man.
Body is
You know, they
so
have
complex.
your eyelashes where they
Yep.
can block out like different like trash particles or whatnot and make fly. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
Yep.
The Lord, he
Come on,
made he was perfect in his creation, man.
Even your skin is an organism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Organism. Biggest
yeah.
one. Maybe
Yeah.
it breathes. It has to breathe.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
pores.
Pores,
Come
yeah.
on, man.
Pores.
What other power structure can do that,
Come on,
man?
bro.
You know? All right. At the end of the day, for those damn atheists, the stupid ass atheists out there, man, the question.
They're about to find out too. Everybody about to find out.
Right, you're right.
That
If there wasn't a God, why does the devil trying to, you know what I'm saying, build a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, outer space program?
Space force.
Why you got satellites out of space? and
Right.
shit?
Got
Want to know
that.
the activity that's going on? You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Come on,
Wanna
man.
see- they
Outside
wanna
of
be
the
like
firmament,
those,
man.
Right.
They
Yeah.
want to watch that, and then they waiting on his coming. Man.
Right,
They waiting on
right.
his return.
Exactly.
Cause these devils know.
If it ain't the true power, man.
Come on, bro.
All right. If they don't believe in the true power.
Then
You
they'll try
let-
to speculate, like ask the question, "Are we the only beings?" And it's
Right,
like,
right,
no, Esau, you see the angels every day. You got the telescope, the advanced imagery to zoom into the chariots. You know Yahawashi is real.
Even when you have a certain catastrophe to a certain level, you know what I'm saying, they'll say that's God divine at the end of the day or whatnot,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? Certain catastrophe like a earthquake or a hurricane. They say, oh, that's God divine right there or whatnot, man.
biblical,
You know what I'm
a
saying?
big ass disaster
Yeah.
happened. That was of biblical
Proportions
proportions.
at the end of the day.
I always
But
break
somebody
that-
don't believe in the Bible, they always quoting the Bible though. Motherfuckers always quoting the Bible and say they don't believe in the Bible, man. At the end of the day. or
You ain't
whatnot.
like, yeah.
Bro,
I tell you, bro.
especially when they visited by death, man.
Right, right.
It's a video. They probably done took it off the internet, man. But this was during 9/11, right? And
Shalak, the Bible is the most quoted book ever.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Everybody
It
be
really
quoting the
is,
Bible.
bro.
At the end of the day. You got it, brother.
it was during 9/11, and ultimately it was this Edomite, right? Now I don't know if he believed.
Why
in
they
the
don't
Most
quote the
High or not.
Quran, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The dead. What the other book? The
Book of the
Book
Dead
of the
Dead
Dead
Sea
and whatnot,
Scrolls
man.
and all of that.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? You know, why those books don't get
The
fucking
48
quoted?
laws of
Yeah,
power and
48
all
laws.
that.
Why they don't get quoted like the
Right,
Bible do at the end of the day?
Every day.
But the Bible just a fictional book.
Come
Alright,
on,
created, made by the so-called white man.
Come
White
on.
man gonna make a book condemning his own son.
Right.
at the end of the day.
Come on, bro. It's like
Make that make sense, bro.
it makes no sense.
Right.
It makes no sense, bro. Come on.
White man gonna call himself the devil. He gonna call himself the wicked.
Right.
All right.
And forget to take leprosy out and all that.
Yeah, forget to take that percent. And then Obadiah 118, he gonna tell you what his destruction is gonna
Ain't
be.
gonna lead the Lord, lead the color of the Lord,
Come
a
on,
melanated man and all that. Come on, man.
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
But yeah, you got to confused about
God.
that.
This is James 2:19. Thou
Oh, yeah.
believest that
Down.
there is one power.
Down.
Thou doest well.
Yep.
The devils also
Also
believe and tremble.
So
Yeah.
even these top elite, they know that the Most High
Exactly.
exists. But see, what are they trying to do? What are they trying to do? They're trying to replace the
Yeah.
true Israelites.
Yeah.
That's why you got them small ass over there in Israel calling themselves God's chosen people. But notice they don't call themselves Israelites. They call themselves Israelis and Jewish and all of that, man.
Right.
But at the end of the day, they believe in the Most High.
Right.
So what about you atheists, man?
And they
You
also,
got a lot of our own people that are atheists. man.
and I also just want to add what also Edomites doing. They trying to prepare to fight against the Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
So it's all like going back to that Space Force, man. You think they doing that because just because? No, because
No.
they in their minds, because the scriptures even say the Lord's gonna have to even put on these goddamn devils. How the bishop said earlier, everybody's doing the will of Yahawah, Yahawashi. The scriptures say he even gonna have to put on these Edomite spirit to even want to fight. But this is they're gearing up to try to fight against the Most High, man. Going back to that verse, the devils believe and they tremble, man.
Right.
And you quoted basically from 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter, when it says they yet durst fight.
Yeah.
Basically, the Lord got to put the spirit on these devils to actually even, want to even try to attempt to fight against them.
Right.
Right.
Going back to that proverb, you know,
Yeah.
going back to that Proverbs 30:4, who have ascended up into heaven or descended, who have gathered the wind in his fists, who have bound the waters in a garment, who have established all the ends of the earth.
Yep.
What is his name?
What is his name? All right, you know what I'm saying? Which is singular. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. It
And
says
the
what
same
is
name.
his name?
Cause you had them fucking idiots. God has many names. No, he doesn't. He got many titles.
titles,
He has one name.
Yep.
Yahawah. What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst
So
tell?
if it's Jesus, why would that be written there if the name was Jesus? Come on, that was a real name. Why would it be written? Why would it be written there? That's confusion right there, right?
Right.
What is name? What is it? Well, obviously it's in the English is Jesus.
It's gotta
Is
be Jesus.
so that show you that one. That's showing you that you know what I'm saying. That's not the real name of the Most
Right.
High.
Right.
The whole world don't have the name of
'Cause it's
Yahawah.
hidden.
Yahawashi. It's
The
hidden.
Lord hid it.
At the end of the day or whatnot. So that's one thing they don't understand, man. All right. Read that again, Barbara Shaw.
This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 4. Who have ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fists? Who have bound the waters in a garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Right? So at the end of the day, obviously it's showing you that the name of the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son is very important,
Very
man.
important,
So you
yeah.
got to know those names in order to be delivered when Yahawashi returns, man. And as Zaquan is going into, it's not God and Jesus Christ. Those are not the true names, man.
Right.
See, the Lord kept his name hidden for a reason, right? But also pursuant to, what is that, Amos 3 and 7.
Yep.
Oh, you got it?
Hey, hold that. Amos 3 and 7. Somebody grab Isaiah 46 and 9 real quick, Barbara Shaw.
I got you.
Isaiah 46 and 9. Real
This is
quick.
the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and 9.
Yes, sir.
And it says, remember the former
It
things.
says, remember the what?
Remember the former things.
Yeah, the things of the past, right?
All right.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Isaiah 46 and 9. Remember the former things of old.
Of old.
For I am Yahawah, and there is none else. I am Yahawah, and there is none like me.
Yeah, so what that's going into Shalawam To The Elect.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, going back into the Hebrew, man, at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, you know, that's the true name of the Most High, and you know what I'm saying, and our Lord and Savior. Their names are in the Hebrew, all right, the Shalawam Qadash,
Right.
Yahawah and Yahawashi at the end of the day, man. All right, the English is not of old, man. That's the newest that's the newest language.
Right,
on the
right.
earth.
It is.
Right.
At
It
the end
is.
of the day or
It
whatnot.
is. Yeah.
Right. All right, okay.
And the
So
language.
y'all got
Right.
to do your goddamn history and do your goddamn research. So how the hell they ain't gonna be some damn Jehovah, man?
Right.
Or some
Yeah.
damn Jesus. And then
Right.
ain't no letter J in the Hebrew.
There you go.
Ain't no letter J in the Hebrew.
Yeah.
But niggas don't know that because they don't do no research.
Right.
But then the prophets did the research for you, and you still too lazy to do your own research. Only thing they gonna do is gainsay against it at the end of the day or whatnot. Like they ain't got no relevance to what y'all saying at the end of the
Cognitive
day.
dissonance.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go. But the
Right.
scripture say my people destroy for
Well,
lack of knowledge.
Right.
Right. Only thing they got to do is just look up the origin of the letter J.
Right.
All right, and see what year did it came out.
Right.
And no, it didn't come out that letter J ain't no 2,000 years old.
Right.
So what was the name of the Lord? If it ain't,
on,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? The letter J didn't even
Right.
exist.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
The sound and the vowel of the sound of the J didn't even exist.
Right.
What name was they calling upon, man? That's why, like in the King James 1611, ain't no letter J in the King
Right.
James 1611.
Right.
All right. At the end of the day, and whatnot. All right. Yeah, the J's was high.
Yep.
I got the information.
Yeah.
It says the letter J was formerly distinguished from the letter I by the Italian grammarian Giuliano Giorgio
What El
Trissino.
Pascal always bring out. El Pascal always bring that point out. Shalot, hey, read that back again, brother.
God, it says the letter J was formerly distinguished from the letter I by the Italian grammarian Giorgio Trissino around 1524.
1524. That letter J come around about 1524 or whatnot, man. All right, that's over 1,500 years later, man. 1,500 years later, or whatnot, man. When Yahawashi was on the scene, man. At the end of the day, or whatnot, man. All right, you know. So how could his name be some damn fucking Jesus, man? At the end of the day, the clowns don't fucking understand, man. Ain't no power in that name, man.
That
Ain't no
basically
power
mean
in that
earth
name,
pig.
man. Yeah.
You mean an earth pig?
So,
Yeah, well,
So let
I mean, I'm pretty sure we always bring out that point. I'm pretty sure that church in Charleston with Dylan Roof, where he had them damn Jakes out at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure at that time they was calling on some Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm
No
pretty sure
answer.
they was calling on that damn name.
They ain't get
And
no
no
answer.
answer, man.
Hey,
They was on the block list, bro.
hey, so the
Jesus
letter
was
J,
blocked,
ain't-
bro.
doing the math, the letter J ain't number what? 501 years old. You say 1524 is 2025, so that's only 500 and
500 and some change.
501.
Change.
501 years old. So that ain't the name of the Most High.
But they don't know that though.
If you bring the
They lack
evidence
of
out, man,
understanding.
they be in that Florida Evans spirit. Man.
Mhm.
That's the only Jesus I know, and that's what I'm gonna stick to.
No, what the scripture going back to Isaiah 1.
Yeah.
Comparing them to an ox and an
And an
ass,
ox and
man.
an ass, yeah.
They don't know they own them.
Yep.
Ox and
Yep.
ass, two ignorant ass fucking animals, but they ain't gonna bite their hand and feed them. They
Yeah,
gonna know
exactly.
they gonna know their master house.
Yeah.
They can you can take them away from their master house. They know how to find their
Yep.
way
They
back to
gonna
their
find their
master
way
house.
back.
But a nigga
Right.
can't find his way back to
Nope.
Yahawashi
Nope.
man.
They're gonna be stubborn.
Jesus.
Even when the GPS is pointing right towards
Right.
you,
Yeah.
showing
Yeah.
you the direction to go in, the
Yeah.
GPS being the prophets, man.
The arrow said going right, they still want
They
to go
going
left.
left.
Man. Still going fucking left.
Got the arrow
Clearly,
lit up,
clearly.
blinking and all that. The left is
no,
dark
no.
and you ain't really no light that way.
You
Fuck, I'm gonna go this way.
hear the Edomite woman voice telling you, go right, turn right. Now I'm going left.
I'm going left.
I'm gonna go my way.
Hey, but you know you tend to do that when you're drunk too, man. You can't find
And they
that
are
way.
drunk. They are drunk.
There you go.
Spiritually drunk.
There you go.
Yep.
They in that drunken state of mind off of that wicked wine and philosophy
Yep.
of Esau, man.
Right.
You
Yep.
see?
Back at Isaiah 46, and I want to read down to 10. Isaiah 46 and 9 and 10, it says, remember the former things of old, for I am Yahawah.
It says of old, man.
Yeah.
All right. Our forefathers wasn't speaking no damn English, man.
Nope.
They were speaking the Hebrew
Yep.
at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right. And why the Most High say, remember the things of old at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Okay. All
Right.
right. Showing His name, the Lord says His name endure forever to all generations at the end of the day or whatnot.
Right. And then
All
what
right.
things written aforetime is what? For our
For our
learning.
learning, man. For our
There you
learning.
go.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Now it says, remember the Isaiah 46 and 9, remember the former things of old, for I am Yahawah, and there is none else. I am Yahawah, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel
So
shall.
from the ancient time, things
things
not
not
done.
done.
Showing you, man, His word endure forever, man.
And we still live in
so
the
how the hell the Old Testament done away with from these
Right.
dummies out here?
Come on,
Big
right.
dummies.
Still things that gotta be
Right.
Yeah, prophecy got to be
Exactly.
fulfilled from the Old Testament, man. Even in Genesis 49, when Jacob was prophesying to the 12 patriarchs, his son, all that prophecy ain't
It gotta be
fulfilled yet.
fulfilled,
man.
yeah.
All that prophecy
Yeah.
hasn't fulfilled,
yep.
man.
Yep.
All
We ain't
right,
in the
you know?
kingdom yet.
Even when Isaac prophesied to Esau that hey, you go into slavery captivity upon your brother Jacob, man,
Yep.
forever, man.
Yeah,
All right,
yep.
at the end of the day. All right,
That ain't happened yet.
it ain't
Right.
happened yet,
Getting
man.
ready to.
Well, forever for
Yeah.
a period of time
Yeah.
because Esau, he going hardcore slavery up in 1,000 years.
Right.
Then he gonna be exterminated after 1,000 years. It's gonna
sir.
feel like forever
That's
for this
right.
damn devil, though.
That first
Right.
day gonna feel like forever.
Yeah,
Yes,
one
sir.
day gonna be like 1,000 years to him, man.
Yes, sir.
Most High gonna slow time back, man. Most High speeding time up now
Yeah.
for the elect's sake at the end of the day,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
All right, but then the Most High is gonna slow
Slow it
time and
back
everything
down.
back down,
Yep.
man.
Right.
So one day gonna feel like 1,000 years for
Man,
this goddamn
man,
devil.
man,
came.
man.
And see this devil. See one thing, Jake got all type of distractions to get them through their damn hell, whether alcohol, different types of drugs, entertainment,
Yeah,
TV,
yeah,
PS5
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Esau ain't gonna have none of that. He gonna have none of that. That's what she say, man. He gonna have to take it without no chasing.
Yep.
Roughly
Yep.
paraphrasing, man.
Yep.
All right, he gotta drink all the dregs, man.
Yep.
At the end of the day, we represent that hardcore
Bitterness.
slavery and captivity. He gonna
All
have
the
bitter.
bitterness.
Yep.
That's right, brother.
Yep.
You got it.
Finishing off Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
That's right, bro. And that's how you know that's talking about the men of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
The prophets, man.
Yep.
You go in them churches, they ain't prophesying the beginning to the end, man. They can't even tell
Right.
you who they are, man. They can't even tell you how the earth was created, man. All right, end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, they'll think that the Most High actually got out his throne and was creating the
They ain't
earth, man.
Right.
yeah, they
Even though he
don't-
was the architect, he gave the word to his son, Yahawashi.
Yeah.
All right, and it was Yahawashi, and you know what I'm saying, and the angels, man, Elohim,
Yep.
man. All right, the
Yep.
angels, man. All right, which out of Rawchaa, we pray we are.
Yep.
The first fruits that was back there with Yahawashi today, that's why they're gonna reap. Gonna be the first fruits to reap the kingdom because they was
Don't
there
make
back
sense.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you helping Yahawashi create it, man. All right, you know, so the ones that put in the groundwork and did the work, you know what I'm saying, and bought the heavy tools and whatnot,
Yeah.
it's only right they'd be the first one
That's
in
right.
line to eat.
That's
You
right.
can't be no damn nigga ain't do shit, won't be the first one in
Come on,
line with his
man.
damn plate and
Come on,
shit.
man.
Yeah,
We do some guys like that.
Let me get that piece of chicken right there, brother. Let me get that piece of chicken. Let me give me that short thigh right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, right there. Not right there, right by the corner.
Come
brother.
on, man.
The media's one on that motherfucker. Let me get that one right there.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey,
let me
you
get that.
had Yahawah.
Knocking the elders down to get
Bro,
to the damn
bro.
plate, bro.
Bro,
Niggas, man.
Going back to
Seconds,
seconds.
man.
Here it is. Elder ain't, yeah, you going back
Yeah,
to seconds. Your
yeah,
nigga
go back
ass.
for seconds, man. Where the napkins at? Where the cups at? Where the cup? Where the
I
ice
might
at? Where the
have to
ice?
be a third service.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man.
Fixing shit to go and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, wait, Luton Fall. We got Luton Fall in,
Come on,
brother.
man.
You got to go
Nigga,
place,
some
brother. You got to
go
go
places,
place,
shit.
brother.
Nigga, to go play.
You know?
Hey, but you had Yahawah. He said that he's not going to drink of the vine until he's with his friends.
That's
Man.
right.
What do you think he's talking
Yes,
about?
sir.
Like the first
Yes,
fruit. Come on, man. So it's very and it's funny that these other Israelite camps, they don't teach on the elect.
Yeah.
But the elect
Because they're not of the
They
elect.
ain't of the elect.
So the spirit ain't dealing with
Come
them.
on, man.
At the end of the
They
day,
they ain't of their number.
they just entry level Israelites, man.
Yeah,
they only
that's
can teach you the base surface of the truth, man. That you Israel, man.
Right.
Half of them can do that right. Half of them can't do that right.
Hey, that was a dude from the Yahawashi that said that the English is good enough for me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fucking idiot. Okay,
Like-
man. When you stick to
But they
it,
got
you
Hebrew
still-
names.
Yeah, they got Hebrew
Right.
names though.
Right.
Like I say, entry level Israelites at the end of the day.
entry level, man.
Bunch of niggas still novice at the end of the day.
And then that lets you know he got no faith and he not studying because
Yeah,
prelude
Right.
to
he ain't
Sirach.
study. Yeah, he ain't
Prelude to
studied.
Sirach.
He ain't studied to show himself approval.
Yep.
And he ain't
That's
willing
it.
to.
He ain't willing to.
Yeah, he not willing to.
He'll be
Yep.
considered that slothful servant. Come
yep,
on.
yep.
He's slothful in doing the work of
Right.
Yahawah
Willingly,
Shabbat
too.
Because like the elders apostles and elder bishops always preach and go into, all right, you know what I'm saying, that you, in order to truly understand the Bible, you have to go back into the Hebrew and the Greek, man. You got to go back in different languages, man, to study the Bible, man. All right, you know, correct, divide it, put the pieces together at the end of the day or whatnot.
go.
man. All right, so if you're just reading the Bible in English, maybe in the Bible it talks about Easter. All right, you know what I'm saying? But then when you look that word up, go back to Basat, man.
Passover.
Which means Passover.
Yeah.
So how would you know that? You
gotta
know what I'm saying?
study.
Unless you got to
Yeah.
go into that word and study
Right.
and look that word up.
Yep.
All right,
Got
so
to.
you got to know how to go
Gotta
into
go
the
into
Hebrew.
the
No, that's
etymology of
facts.
words.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you really we really supposed to be scholars. We are scholars.
Yeah.
Man. You're really supposed to put that work in, man.
Right.
Matter of fact, somebody before we get started, somebody going to rock for the prologue.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's
go. Let's
spirit.
read that.
Yep.
Let's read that.
Yep.
Let's show the importance. Bring it right out of the
Oh,
scripture.
they
Show the
Hebrew,
importance,
yep.
man.
Right.
That's right.
Going back to the Hebrew language.
Yep.
God, this is the prologue of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. It says, "Wherefore let me entreat you to read it with favor and attention, and to pardon us wherein we may seem to come short of some words which we have labored to interpret." All right, so you
Man,
gotta
that's so heavy.
labor. That means to work. All right, and that means you gotta go into the blue letter, go into etymology, understand that the Hebrew in the Old Testament it goes into the Hebrew.
No, brother, because the English good enough. The English good enough.
Yeah.
So King James cutting y'all, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, well, why King James had Hebrew interpreters or whatnot? You know what I'm saying? When they was constructing the Bible back, man.
Right.
All right, you know, revising the Bible.
Revising, yep.
All right, at the end of the day.
When Church Berea did their search, you think they said, "You know what? We good right here."
Yeah,
that would
it's
go
good
against.
enough.
It said they
Hey.
did it.
The Greek is good.
Yeah.
But did not when Yahawashi was talking to Paul, did not the Bible say that it's spoke to Yahawashi spoke to Paul in the Hebrew tongue? All right, you know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
Now Paul knew what Latin, right?
Yeah.
Paul knew Latin at the end of the day or whatnot. So why didn't Yahawashi talk to Paul in Latin or
Right.
whatnot? You know what I'm
That
saying?
ain't no
Why did he
language.
spoke to him in the Hebrew?
That ain't the
Come
language
on.
of the heavens, man.
Yeah.
Hebrew is the language of the heavens.
Yeah. Exactly.
Come on.
Right.
I tell you right there, man.
It says, "For the same thing
Man.
uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them.
Have what?
Have not the same force in them."
So Jesus, man, ain't no power with no Jesus. Ain't no power with no Jehovah.
Yeah.
No power with no damn Yahweh, man. Ain't no power with no Yahshua. You don't have the same force, man. But when you mention the name of Yahawah Yahawashi, that
That's
comes
power.
with major force,
yeah.
man.
Power.
All right, Esau don't want to push that on the mainstream at the end of the day, man. That's a good way to get your video taken down, man.
Right,
At the end of the day, man.
And look
All
at
right?
since we started, going back to the elder apostles, right? Look at since we started calling on the name.
Man.
Fast forward to right now.
Right.
In the present time, look at what's going on in the world. Look at what's going on in the earth. The prophecies is speaking loud and clear. That's because we call on the true name of the Lord, man. Ain't because we call on. Look, Christians, Christianity been the top religion for like what, past 500 years? They've been calling on Jesus. Ain't shit been going on.
At all.
Something should have been to happen.
Right.
Right.
Lord should have been on came
Come on,
back,
man.
man. According to the scriptures.
What's going on,
You know what I'm
man?
saying? 'Cause everybody and mama called on Jesus.
Well, you gave an
Oh,
example.
all
What happened in Charleston? What I'm 1,000% sure they was
Oh,
calling
Oh,
on.
my Sonya Messi.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Remember, she
Yep.
in the name of, I
Yep.
rebuke you. She was trying to rebuke a cop, and that
Yeah.
nigga laid him down.
Yeah.
See?
There's no power in that.
That was
man.
Sonya Messi?
Sonya Messi, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The
As
E.
a matter of fact, somebody read real quick Acts 26 and 14 real quick. Acts 26 and 14.
God.
Depending on what verse 13 say, make it start at verse 13. But the point gonna be in verse 14.
I got you. I started at 14. Well, I started at 13. At midday, O king, I saw in the way a light from heaven, above the brightness of the sun, shining round about me, and them which journeyed with me. Verse 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me, and saying in the Hebrew
In the
tongue,
what? In the what?
in the Hebrew tongue,
In the English.
in the Hebrew
in the Greek.
tongue, the
Oh,
Hebrew
man.
In the
tongue,
Latin.
the Hebrew
In the
tongue,
Hebrew tongue, man.
Man.
Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Hey, point proven, man. At the end of the day, why was the Lord speaking to the Apostle Paul in the Hebrew?
Right.
That's the language that the Heavenly Father uses, man.
There we
That's
go.
that's the language of the heavens, man.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
If the Lord told us go back through and study the former times,
Yeah.
go back to our fathers, what was the language, you know what I'm saying, that our fathers were speaking in the name that it was calling in the power, in the true power name, in the Hebrew.
Yeah.
Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. At the end of the day, man. That's not hard, man. It's not fucking hard at the end of the day, man. All right, you know?
I got it.
And then somebody get that scripture too, where the Lord said his name endure forever, man. All right, sure, we're going to have the name forever at the end of the day. Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man.
Got it.
All right, you know? The only thing the Most High did was made his name refresh, man.
Yeah.
That means something that's brand new. It means refresh, man. But the name was taken away. Yahawashi
Yeah.
taking his name away from the masses, you know what I'm saying, for a duration of time.
Right.
Now
Oh,
he
sure.
manifests and making his name known, you know what I'm saying, throughout this world once again, and it's manifest by the prophets, and only the elect is going to obtain the true name of Yahawah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when the destruction of Babylon comes, everybody gonna know the name of Yahawah after the destruction, man.
Nah.
You called for this one earlier, Baruch. Can I pull it
Yeah,
real
go ahead,
quick?
go ahead.
I'm gonna start at verse 30. And I'm gonna read down the pointers in 32. Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people.
Yeah, Israel, they still from Nick, man. These niggas gonna still eat their pork. They still gonna make their lies up in their own minds, in their own head, and justify their own wickedness. All right, because they're gonna go about to establish their own righteousness because they're about to please their own flesh than to please Yahawah Shema B'Shah, man. At the end of the day, they don't truly have fear of Yahawah Shema B'Shah, man. Right? You know, go ahead.
And it continues, it says, but in
To
the...
have fear, you won't make no damn excuses.
Right.
You're gonna do what Yahawah Shema B'Shah
Right.
commanded you to do, man. To the
Right.
best of your ability at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, you don't supposed to eat no pork. He eat no pork. You don't
Right.
supposed to be up in them harlot house. You can be up in them damn harlot house. Most I call churches, man.
Right.
You ain't be calling the name of no damn Jesus Christ, man. All right, you'll be a user of this world, but not an abuser of it.
Right,
And we
yeah.
only here to get our daily bread at the end of the day or whatnot. Nothing more, nothing less, man.
Right.
All right, you know. Right.
Yeah.
That's right, but we got it.
I continue on, Baruch 2 and 30. It says, but in the land of their captivities...
In the land of their captivities, man. Showing you that Israel, the true children of Israel, gonna be at the bottom.
Yeah.
They're gonna be enslaved. They're gonna be in captivity. They're not
Yeah.
gonna possess anything, man. All right, you know, okay. They're gonna be up under their oppressors at the end of the day. Gotta go wants for all things,
Yep.
man. You Jakes don't control your own food supply. You don't control your water supply. You don't create your own money or your
Nope.
border systems for yourselves or whatnot. You still gotta go to Esau for wants of all things.
Right.
At the end of the day, you still gotta pay taxes. What paying taxes is a sign of servitude at the end of the
Yep.
damn day. Showing
Right.
you're a fucking slave at the end of the day, man.
You're not having your Jake don't got a military.
Yeah, don't have your
Right.
own
How
military.
you sovereign? How you call yourself sovereign with no military? You
Right,
don't got no
right.
defense. Now
Right.
we do have a defense, but not for you 2/3, Jake.
Right.
Right. You still got a birth certificate. You got a social security card, man.
Yep.
All right. You know, all bills of
Right.
receipts at the end of the
Right.
day, showing you that you still fucking slaves
You're a
up
slave.
under Esau, man.
Yeah.
With Yahawah Shema Shah, he lifted the burden of us being a hardcore slave up under Esau. All right, to the point to where now we're slaves by contract up under Esau, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, the scripture tell you, man, we're gonna be subject unto
Subject.
payment.
Subjects
man,
under
at the end of
payment.
the day,
Yeah.
man.
Pay what's
You know what subject means? Under rule
Under
at the end of the
rule,
day.
yeah.
Man. For all these bills and
Yeah.
all these damn
Yeah.
taxes. That's how you know there's Rome all over again. Because
Absolutely.
Jake was uprising back then because of them
Yep.
high-ass taxes
High
for the
taxes,
Romans.
yeah.
All right, hey, Most High required that which is past. What Jake doing now?
Yep.
Same thing.
Same
To the
thing,
point, you
bro.
got Edomites now.
Yeah, Edomites,
going back, we see them curse fall upon Esau.
Yep.
You got a lot of Esau's crying about his poor quality of
Yep.
life. He can barely fucking survive.
Right.
He can live or whatnot. He living in vans and RVs and shit, living in their
You got a lot
vehicles.
of, I was about to
Check,
say,
yeah.
you got a lot of Jake doing better than Esau.
Yeah.
That's another reason why these Edomites is pissed off at Jake.
Yeah, Yep. Continuing on, Baruch 2 and 30, it says, "But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves." Verse 31, and shall
Showing you we're not gonna be in our homeland Israel.
Yeah.
All right, at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Exactly.
All right?
Heavy
So
point.
when did them
Yeah.
small cats, I'm about to say small cats, the small hats up there, you know what I'm saying, in the land of Israel today, when was it they in their captivity
Exactly.
they remember themselves?
Come on, man.
When?
Because
When?
according to them,
Waiting though.
Uh-oh.
It says
always-
captivity. It ain't just
Captivities,
coming out of the
yeah.
damn Germany or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yep,
Y'all
yep.
supposed to be scattered throughout
Yep,
the four
yep.
corners on the earth at
Yep.
the end of the day. Where that
Yep.
fulfilled prophecy, man.
Yep.
All right, you know, see, I tell
This
you about
is-
Esau.
this is why they
we
want
got
to-
we got
man.
questions, Esau. We got questions, man. You ain't
Yeah.
fulfilling it. You ain't looking
You ain't-
like the people of the Bible.
ain't
man.
looking like
You're
it.
not fulfilling prophecy,
No, sir.
old boy.
How
All right.
long did you think you was gonna be able to continue to rule up under lies, man?
Right.
Your whole existence of rulership and is based upon lies, man.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So how long did you think that was gonna last?
Right. That's true. That's true.
You thought
That's
forever.
going. Hey, as a matter of fact, that's going back to. Say that again. Make that point again, please.
Yeah, how long
like
you
how
thought
long?
it
How
last?
long
Yeah.
did you devils really think y'all was gonna be able to keep these lies up? As far as how you came into power, and it's to the point now they get mad about they don't even want it to be taught in school, man.
Right.
Because they know that they're being exposed.
Yep, they've been
Hey, Nahum 3:1.
Oh,
Whoa,
yeah.
destruction, man.
Yep.
Yahawashi says, whoa,
Whoa.
starting off destruction to the bloody city,
Bloody city.
which is we know that bloody city is Babylon,
Yeah.
America, or whatnot. Is all full of lies and robbery
There you
and
go.
whatnot, man.
And that's your whole as far as you coming into power, right? You try to tell everybody about the so-called founding fathers. You have all these lies about these presidents and this and that, right? And you try to paint a good picture,
Yeah.
right? Try to say that they established America off of hard work and like no man. Y'all established America off the backs of slaves, Israelites, man.
Yeah.
Right? And y'all pretty much have been shitting over not just the Israelites but everybody, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why everybody ready to get at your ass, man.
Hey, Nahum. A matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 15. Nahum 2 and 15. Point gonna be in verse 16. All right. It says, "Woe." There you go again. That word "woe" means
Yeah,
destruction.
right.
Unto him that giveth his neighbor drinks. And what that drink Esau gave our people?
wine,
Man,
that
philosophy.
wicked
Philosophy.
All right.
man.
You told
That
them
darkness,
that
man.
Christianity.
Yeah.
You know
That
that
gross
Jesus Christ. That they African Americans,
Right.
they Native Americans, they're Puerto Ricans, they're Mexicans at the end of the day, man.
That they were the
All right.
people.
You know, that false sense of security and whatnot, that American dream.
Yeah.
You can be anything you want to be. All thing you gotta do is just work hard. Just work hard.
Right.
You know that bullshit.
Not
At the
you
end
know,
of the day,
and at the end
man.
of the day, talking about working hard.
Mhm.
Hey, they worked hard and stealing everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Democracy.
Right.
The land of the free.
Come on,
the land
man.
of the free. The land of opportunity.
Come on.
Land of all them fucking lies. All that drink. You know what I'm saying? They
Showed out
give
one
out
of
people,
the
man.
feminist movement.
Give our people that malt liquor.
Yeah. That's that bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, that
bullshit.
malt liquor, man.
Shit gonna have your stomach turn on the inside.
Sins
out.
reach the heavens, man.
Yeah. Habakkuk 2 and 15. Woe unto him, Esau super elite, that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. To the
Nakedness,
point
yeah.
the way an Israelite says it's a downgrade to be an Israelite.
Right.
You got our people totally fucked up.
Right.
Man. All right. Totally intoxicated
Right.
through these lies and his philosophies, man.
Right.
Verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Because, you know what I'm saying, this word and truth going throughout the four corners.
Yeah.
Going back to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. Somebody get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. I'm gonna read the top of verse 16. Somebody get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8 real quick. All right. It says, "Thou art filled with shame for glory," man. Because you know what I'm saying, we go into that history showing you how do you conquer America.
Yeah.
All right. You know, and it's by shame, man, by blood,
Yeah.
by murder, by rape.
Right.
All right. You know what I'm saying? By biochemical warfare, man.
That's right.
All right. You know, by dividing the nations against, you know what I'm saying, against each other at the end of the
Divide
day.
and conquer.
To
Yeah.
divide and conquer, man.
Yep.
All right. You get that 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. It says, "Thou art filled with shame for glory."
This
Another
is-
reason they're gonna be filled with shame because the truth had been brought out
Yeah.
upon them, man.
Yep.
Yahawashi is bringing out you goddamn devil's rap sheet,
Yeah,
going behind rap
absolutely,
sheet,
absolutely.
in the scripture. All of your charges, man. All right, you know,
Yeah,
all your
called out.
iniquity, all
Yeah,
your
called out,
transgressions, man.
Can't run
Right,
no
you
more.
know,
Yeah.
can't run. Go ahead, my brother.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed.
It says that wicked.
Wicked.
All right, and that wicked is going into the third category of man, Esau, man.
Right.
All right, pursuing back to Malachi 1 and 4, man. All right, Esau, he's the border of wickedness, man.
Yeah.
And like brother always go into priest, Yahawah, when you look up that word, you go to that word border, you go into that word, it goes back to the word expertise, man.
Yeah.
Showing you, because Esau, he's the wicked, and his blessing was the sword.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna gain the sword by evil's gottens at the end of the day or whatnot, man, through murder.
Yep.
That's against the law to commit murder at the end of the day or whatnot, man.
Yep.
And this double blessing is how he's able to conquer the fatness of this earth, man.
Right.
Through that bloodshed, man.
Yep.
Through lies, through rape, through, you know what I'm saying? You know, through deceit, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it goes into territory, which that means pretty much his area of expertise, man. That's his
yeah.
lot. That's his border, man.
Right.
Wickedness, man.
Yep.
You see? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
So that wicked had to be goddamn revealed, man. All right? You
Had to
know?
happen.
It had to happen, man.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in order for him to be revealed or whatnot, what in return, when the truth is being brought on his ass through for the whole world, all right, to see, that gonna be shame to this fucking devil, man. Because he brought a number of lies, man. He made his people look like George Washington, the Abraham Lincolns, the Christopher Columbus, the what that devil named Jefferson, what that devil first name was, the
Talking
Indian
about,
killer, the Indian
Andrew-
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, Thomas
Yeah,
Jefferson.
Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson.
Andrew
Yeah, that
Jackson.
devil. Andrew Jackson. Try to make them look like they was modest, they was noble men. Well, they were noble fucking devils, man. At the end of the damn day, and whatnot,
Murderers,
man.
man.
Murderers, Edomite,
man.
bloodthirsty
Yeah,
Edomite.
bloodthirsty.
Okay.
Savages.
Yeah, but they
real
hold them up in
savages,
high
yeah.
regard in this society, man. Only a devil would do that.
Yeah,
all right?
that's facts, bro.
This right here, Habakkuk 2 and 16. That's why, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's written, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou, that's why they got to go in their history and try to revive their
Yeah.
fucking history and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It says, drink thou also and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory, man. Yeah, man, so, hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that honorable about you damn devils, you damn crackers, man. Y'all lowlifes at the end of the day,
exactly,
man.
man.
All right, the scripture tell you not to move your neighbor's landmark. You devils done went over and beyond that, man.
Over and
All right,
beyond.
you know what the scripture say that your if somebody was found in your possession, if you know if thou stealing from man and you be found in his possession,
Yeah.
find his hand, yeah, somebody
Should
get
be
there
put
too.
to death.
You said should be put to death. Esau guilty of all of that.
Man.
He guilty of all of that, man. That ain't no
Super guilty.
repentance for Esau. He the modern day Pharaoh. He ain't never let Yahawashi people go.
Nope.
He never let us go. We still up under this slavery and captivity up under this damn devil today, man. All right, he still a lot of our people, man.
Yep.
And he know we are not no African Americans, no Puerto
know that.
Ricans,
He
no
knows
Native
that.
Americans,
Yeah, he knows
you
that.
know, Hispanics and shit. But he'll still let you go by those carpet American names. He won't tell you who you truly are.
Right.
At the end of the day or whatnot.
This is why it's a burden. This
Yeah.
is exactly why
I got
it's a
that.
burden.
Y'all
I
got
got
it. Y'all
that
got
what
it.
you called for.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him.
Yeah. Oh, you devil. Hey, the land of slave trade.
Come on, man.
So ain't no way Esau can go back
Oh,
and
man.
redo all this wickedness that
Yeah,
he did.
he done went too far.
All right, they're going back to in numbers, where it said, 35, what?
35.
Yeah. Grab that one too, bro.
Got it.
Grab that
That's
one too.
just cold right there.
Go ahead, brother.
How
Yeah.
can they run from that history right
They
there?
can't run from it. That's why they don't like it being brought
Yeah,
back up.
exactly.
That's why this devil, like we
critical
went into.
race
That's
theory.
why he wanted that history to be taken out of the school books, out of history books, man. All right, you know, they ain't want to feel that white guilt at the end of the day.
Right.
That white guilt, man.
Right.
All right, you know, that's what they're trying
It's
to get it
okay to
taken
be
out.
white.
Yeah, it's okay to be white.
Really?
You know, we
First
white
of all,
people
you
shouldn't
ain't
have to
white.
feel bad.
Right.
They should have to apologize for something we didn't do, some of my ancestors
Yeah,
did many
because
years
of-
ago, and all that
Absolutely.
bullshit. Nah, man, because you know
Yeah.
what? There's no statute of limitations on murder at the end of the day, man.
That's right.
All right, you know.
Murder
So
gotta
so
be
you
painful.
devils are still capitalizing, and you still benefiting, all right, from the murder, all right, and the robbery and rape of your ancestors, man.
Absolutely.
And how we know you still benefit? That's why you have a term called white supremacy, man.
Yeah.
All right, white privilege at the end of the day, man. Why you devils still been on fucking stolen land, showing you still benefiting and still ruling everything and
Still thriving.
yeah, thriving in this damn society at the end of the day, man. All right, you know. Go ahead, brother.
That's why it's like that's why we said they had their old money, their old loan money. Right? Because
Like Johnson and Johnson, for example.
right.
All that going back, that's slavery money.
Wells Fargo,
All right.
John Deere banks.
Yeah. All
This
that
is-
money was started and funded off the backs of fucking slaves.
Right.
That's how a lot of these major corporations, and all of them tied together any goddamn way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All of them got their riches off the backs of slavery of the nation of Israel. That's how this country got rich. From slavery, man. Free labor, man. From them damn sugar canes over there in the damn islands, tobacco fields, fucking cotton and shit. All right, off the backs of Israel, man. All right, you know. Go ahead.
This is
Try to
exit.
say we shall build a house but not live therein,
Right.
roughly paraphrase.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't benefit nothing from this
You
goddamn.
got Jacob building up all these mansions. You know, a lot of Issachar. But Judah as well, right? Building up, these multi-million-dollar mansions, for Esau, man. These billion-dollar mansions for these so-called elite. They get Jake to build that, man. Esau ain't doing that, man. You see, Esau the ones who's lazy, man. You see, Exodus 21:16, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, Esau can't get out of that, bro. Right. All right, and we still here in Babylon, we still in America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. We still got birth certificate, Social Security card. All right, license. You still got a fucking corporate name, government name and shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the damn day or whatnot.
Esau even still doing human trafficking.
Yeah, still doing
To this
human
day.
trafficking.
Hey, I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna read that. What I just read, I'm gonna read it in the NLT.
All right.
Oh man, I'm
This
curious.
is Exodus 21:16. Kidnappers. What you just said just now. That's how I start off. That's how I start off.
Goodness
That's why I was like, you
gracious.
threw me out of you, right?
Goodness
It says kidnappers must be put to death, whether they are caught in possession of their victims or have already
So
sold
Esau should have been on
themselves.
trial along with
Long
Diddy.
time.
Remember Diddy on a damn sex trafficking trial or whatnot? Esau should have been right on that same stand, bro.
Come on,
Hey, but
bro.
see,
Not
that go back.
stand, but should have been on that same
Yep,
trial.
yep, yep.
But Yahawashi trying your ass.
That's
man.
right, he
You
on
got the
trial
prophets
right
out
now.
there to give
Yep.
you a fucking
Spiritual
judgment,
trial.
man.
Yep.
You
right.
goddamn
Yep.
devil, you ain't getting away with nothing. Man.
Yep.
Nope.
Absolutely.
You thought you got
See,
away
they
with it.
you throw Jake under the damn jail for those damn type of charge of trafficking and whatnot.
Yeah,
man.
he doing the
Kidnapping
same
and whatnot.
thing.
That go back
Devil
to
done did worse. He done kidnapped nations of people.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Destroy
How you
nations.
kidnap a
Heritages.
whole goddamn nation?
Drop bombs of nations on people.
Bro,
whatnot.
man, come on, bro.
But then you want to put Jake as the
Face of
forefront
terror.
of terror at the end of the day.
Right.
But
The
the
nerve of
funny-
you damn devil.
the nerve of these
That's the
niggas.
devil though.
Yeah.
That's what the devil do, man.
But the funny thing is, these other nations, they ain't buying into that shit, man. Yeah, they hate Jake, but guess what? They know that you is the one that's fucking them up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, them Ammonites, so-called Japanese, they remember Hiroshima
Yeah,
and Nagasaki, man.
absolutely.
And they ready to get at y'all.
And what the Vietnamese was saying to Jake, you
Go
know what I'm
home,
saying?
Go
Back
home,
in the
it's not your
Vietnam
fight.
War,
Yeah.
in the Vietnam War,
Black man,
go
it's not
home.
your
This
fight.
not
Go
your
home,
fight,
Jake.
man.
It's
not your
We
fight.
ain't got no beef, we ain't got no problem with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's the white man.
See?
Right?
There you go.
The devil. Everybody know he the,
Yeah, everybody.
he, you know what I'm saying? He the one to initiate everything. He's the instigator, man.
Right.
Number one
He,
instigator.
He
Devil.
call him the Great Serpent. No, Great Satan, man. Like the Iranians and all that. That's what they call him, the Great Satan.
Right.
Talking about you damn devils, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell. White devil. This is the book you on that Numbers.
Yeah.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, and verse 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
It says what?
For blood it defileth the land."
And how would this daggone land, how these devils
Bloodshed, man.
Bloodshed.
A whole lot of
All right. You know, and they wasn't apologetic for it, man. They was relentless, man,
Right.
of genocide. And they slaughtered Jake by the masses of numbers, man, by the millions, man.
Yep.
Taino Indians, man. You know, here in the Taino Indians, they was up there to like about what? Like about 50 million, man. Damn near downside in about 500, bro.
Come on,
How
bro.
the hell you downside 50 million to 5? That's a lot of goddamn killing,
Hey,
bro.
well, you know how they did it? Well, Christopher Columbus already said he didn't want to
Yeah.
put it. He said he didn't want to put his sword down for an hour.
For an hour, bro.
So
a lot of
that's a
slaughter.
part of how they did
It's a
it.
piece of
Yeah,
people.
that's a lot of slaughter, bro.
Right.
You
And
know?
then you gotta remember like the postcards whenever they was hanging Jake and lynching Jake. There's a lot of innocent bloodshed that's been amongst Israel, man.
Look how many of them died in no damn mine. You know how dangerous
Oh
it is
yeah,
in no mines
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Look
yeah,
how many of them died in no mine digging for gold,
Working what?
and minerals,
24
and
hours straight,
resources
I think,
for
yeah.
goddamn for Esau, for
Yeah.
his Columbus and
Yeah.
his men and whatnot. Like you say, he worked them to death.
Yeah.
Same thing, hardcore slavery. What the devil did? work our people literally to the bone, to the damn death and whatnot. And then when the old person, anybody body drop, especially in that damn hot ass fucking heat, especially down south. You know what I'm saying? That hot ass heat, and them damn hot ass damn tobacco and cotton fields back then. Jake dropped dead, they had to continue on the way, they had to walk over and continue on the work. Showing you, man, these devils don't give a fuck about us as no people, man. They treat us subhuman at the end of the day. They treat animals better than us, man. But so how you think we gonna treat you in the goddamn kingdom, man?
There you go. And now these devils trying to play victim role.
Now they want mercy and
fuck
shit.
all
Mercy,
that,
man.
No, this is your judgment, man.
Yeah, it's your judgment.
It's time for your ass to fall, man. That's what's going on right now, man. You ain't getting no sympathy from nobody.
Hell no.
But see, this has shame to come to them. Because they know it's the truth. They can't argue that. They can't argue truth at the end of the day. You can't say that you didn't do that to our people. All right? You know what I'm saying? You ain't slaughter our people. You ain't lynch our people. You ain't rape our people at the end of the day, man. You ain't work our people to goddamn death, man. You ain't stole our people at the end of the day. You ain't sold our people, man. You guilty of all those charges. All right, you can't say you ain't do that, man. You know?
All of it.
Got the
You can't say
receipts
you ain't
right
do
there.
that.
Come on,
Big
bro.
receipt.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
they
one of many
still
examples,
doing it.
man. One of many examples.
Still
man.
doing it.
Y'all still got sundown towns, man.
Yep.
Jake
Especially
still
around
find
here.
his damn way. This Nick Lynch and shit, man. All right, on the
You
loose.
got videos when you can go on the internet right now, YouTube, where you have Jake Amazon workers or FedEx workers trying to deliver packages to these sundown towns, or Jake to drive truck, and these devils blow them away, man. Or at least threaten to blow them away. In some instances, Jake actually be getting killed, man.
What that was not too far back. You had a damn Eve. I don't know if she was DoorDash, but she went to Edomite house, dropped something off to his house. He came out and he just fired like 7 shots to her. You know what I'm saying? He deleted her or whatnot. Yeah. Older Eve or whatnot, man. You remember that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know if she was an Amazon driver or she was DoorDash, and I can't recall.
Yeah, it was like a food delivery.
Yeah, like a food delivery. And you had an old ass Edomite came out with his rifle, man, and he shot her down, man, like an animal. And you know what I'm saying? You see what you're running and shit.
None of that
Shut
don't
her
make
ass down.
but that, you can't get no uproar about that.
Right. When you uproar with
this-
Ukrainian woman,
Yeah,
right?
you know what I mean?
So-called allegedly, anyway.
Right. This is
Not to mention, I think that truck driver too.
North Carolina.
Yeah, kind of, from North Carolina. Well, I think that's one of the most recent ones.
See?
God, this is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiles the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So the only way to justify the bloodshed that Esau done committed, you know what I'm saying, to Israel, is for his blood to be shed. Man. That's the only way it's gonna justify, man. That's the only way it be true justice at the end of the day. So there ain't no getting around that, man. Matter of fact, get Isaiah 14 and 21, man. These are the realities of the Bible. Whether it seem harsh or not, these are realities of the Bible, bro. It's justice at the end of the day, bro. Because our people still ain't have justice even to this very day, man.
Not at all, man.
We ain't receive no justice from fucking Esau, man. At the end of the day,
You
man.
still got some Jake waiting on they 40 acres and a mule.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They never got none of that, bro.
Right. You got no justice in this land, man. No equality, man.
But that true justice.
But it said we wasn't. But said it wasn't, man. All right, you know?
Yep. No man.
There's going to be a proverb of astonishment amongst all the nations at the end of the day, man.
Yep.
Okay? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their
It
fathers.
says prepare slaughter for his
Prepare
children,
slaughter.
man. Them damn crackers that brother had showed on that damn, which was a postcard back in the goddamn day, on that poster. Man, this right here, probably like the early 1900s, like 1920s, 30s, or 40s and shit.
Yep.
A lot of these goddamn crackers, man, is back in the spiritual realm. They done transition back in the spiritual realm on the left-hand side, man.
Yep.
So a lot of them ain't faced their judgment of the bloodshed they done committed to the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? But it's such thing called reincarnation.
Yep.
So these damn crackers that's back in the spiritual realm, on the left-hand side, guess what? They're going to come back through their bloodline, through the seed of their father, all right? And they're going to be born back in slavery, man. And they're Edomites. They're going to be born back in slavery upon the nation of Israel. And we're going to get back on their ass, man.
Right. Gonna be the
All
real
right?
get-
You know?
real
Okay?
get back.
They're going to get fucked up, man. Get their head busted wide open and shit, man. All right?
Completely fucking them up, man. That's their judgment that's coming.
Yep.
Right.
It says, prepare slaughter for his children. Isaiah
Matter
14
of
and
fact,
21.
hold that. I want you to bring it out again. Get 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, somebody.
Yep.
2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
Yeah, man. So that's what you're seeing right now taking place, man. the beginning of the end of this damn devil.
Still
Man.
looks good.
You see?
Hey,
That's,
this
that's what's taking place. You got it.
This is 2 Thessalonians 1:6.
Man,
Seeing
no eye
it
contact.
is
Yes,
a
sir.
righteous thing
Good on that one.
with Yahawah. So it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahawah
Uh-huh.
to recompense
Recompense, payback.
Payback.
To pay back.
tribulation to them
Real payback.
that trouble you.
So it's a righteous thing, man. These damn devils trouble us, man, at the end of the day, man. To the point we going into the curses, we should have no assurance of life, man. Day or night, man, at the end of the day, man. All right, Jacob be around here groping and shit. You know, day and night. All right? You know, these damn devils, man, you know what I'm saying? They can unalive us. Even to this very day, and still get off scot-free,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Still get off scot-free,
Right.
man. All right, you know,
Yeah.
get benefits and shit,
They
man.
get a GoFundMe.
All
They
right,
get a
you know.
GoFundMe and get over $100,000.
But during this time,
Back then, they did that out in the opening, man.
exactly. Yeah.
All right, they made that a public sport, man. They made that a sport of Jake.
For the hell of it.
Unaliving Jake and
For
shit.
the hell
man.
of it.
And they
You
used
know?
to, promote that in the churches.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
these Christians, Edomite Christians or whatnot, man, they would announce public lynching or hanging of a Jake inside their
Inside
churches.
Jake
man.
ain't, and just like today, Jake ain't even had to be guilty of that charge just because you was a Hebrew
Just
Israelite.
because you was,
because-
Hey, they was gonna snatch your ass up, man.
Right.
Whether you was guilty or not, you could have been innocent of that crime.
Man.
They still gonna snatch you up and charge you with that crime or whatnot, man. They ain't gotta charge you with shit. They just coon hunting. We got us one.
Right.
Yeah.
We got us one.
You on the
We
wrong
got
side
us.
of the tracks.
We got us
on the
one.
wrong
Got you,
side of
boy.
the road.
We got
Like
you,
all
boy.
the
You know where
law.
you at, boy?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a picnic.
Yeah.
Nah,
Picnic.
facts.
That where picnic come from, if I'm not mistaken. Pick
Nah,
a
that's-
nigga,
that's-
man.
yeah.
Picnic.
What nigga you want to pick to get hanged?
Like you say, in down south, what they say, we going coon hunting.
Coon hunting.
You know what I'm saying?
Coon,
Another term
boy.
of we was gonna just genocide a fucking Jake, any
Just for
Jake,
the hell
fucking
of
do
it.
for the hell of it, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're doing it for the sport, man. You know, showing you that the fucking devil. That's showing you that perpetual hatred.
There you go. That's
Pursuing
what
back
it
to
is.
Ezekiel 35:5. That perpetual hatred these devils had towards Israel. These crackers don't know. These low-level crackers don't
There you
know.
go.
All right, that it goes back due to the curses. I mean, due to the blessing. That's where the hatred stems from Esau. Going back to Genesis 27:41.
Yep.
Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing.
Blessing.
The super elite know why they hate us.
Yep.
They don't hate us. They know it's deeper than the skin color because
Yeah.
they know we Jacob. They know we Israel. They know because of the blessing. They actually feel like, you know what I'm saying, we done got them or we done finesse them out of the birthright.
Right.
Which we did.
Nope.
All right, in a way,
So-
and we did what we did, but it's already preordained anyway.
Yeah, it was already,
Cause-
hey, that's the theater of the
Yeah,
Most High.
because
That's-
Jacob knew Esau gonna be hungry as hell in them damn woods all day hunting, ain't find nothing and whatnot, and cooking that red meat. So
Right.
Jacob already knew. That's why Jacob
Nope.
told him straight up, "Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? You want some of this daggone pot this year? Hey, man,
God,
send me a
give me
birthright,
some-
bro."
I mean, Esau could have said no.
Yeah, he could have.
Ain't that what
said
they
no.
was saying with Jake with the crack era? They said
Yeah.
just say no.
Yeah, just say no.
Hey,
man.
Esau, just
You
say
got
no.
an
You
op-
could have
got
said
an
no,
op-
nigga.
Right,
I mean, shit. Don't try to blame it on us
But
because
then he sold his birthright.
He
though.
sold it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
He
like, come
sold
on,
it.
bro.
He said, "What does it matter to me?" Remember,
Uh-huh.
it didn't mean nothing to him. man.
Right.
Esau knew too though.
Right.
You know, Isaac. I'm pretty sure Isaac.
So they made an agreement
They
amongst
made
each
an
other.
agreement,
That
yeah.
was an agreement
He
right
said,
there.
"What a bit, what
That was a
That was a
covenant.
deal. That was a covenant.
That was a contract. That
And
was
we already
a
know
contract.
how you saw your contract.
Yeah, he
You
break
don't
the
break this
contract.
ass mother.
Yeah,
You
see
can't
that
ask
was-
It was
game.
a breach of contract
Right.
quick, fast, and the hurry. Boy.
Come on, man. That's the devil for you. Yeah, more.
That was it on. Matter of fact, I was reading that Thessalonians.
Right.
No, that was it on that.
That was it.
it on
We'll
that.
go back to Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face
And that's
of the
future
world with
prophecy
cities.
at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You devils go in slavery, in captivity at the end of the day, you ain't gonna be possessing no motherfucking land.
No,
You
right,
ain't,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Possessing no fucking land. And your ass going to slavery, man. All right? You're gonna be in slavery throughout the whole earth, man, at the end of the day, man. All right? You know? Okay? Got
Did
it.
you want me to read that Genesis 25 account? I had it when we was talking about Jacob and Esau, how he sold his birthright.
We can, we got time.
Well,
we can.
I'll read it because I'm right here. Genesis 25, verse 29, on down to 34. All right, we made mention of it. All right, and it says, and Jacob sowed pottage, and Esau came from the field. He was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint."
And that's uncooked meat right
Yeah.
there. So who characteristics of people today
Right.
love their damn meat not well
Not
cooked?
well done.
You know what I'm saying? Soon as you go in a restaurant, I want my meat medium rare. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day.
Right.
You know, that's fucking Esau all day. Now you have some damn Jake Because they copy off their goddamn fucking oppressors and shit.
Exactly.
They've been in Babylon for so long.
Yeah,
They
bro.
uncooked.
Take a while.
But the typical Israelite like
part of
his
that
meat
wine.
well
We knew
done.
one.
Right.
Yeah, we like they meat well done.
Yeah.
All right?
Blood.
But that's the nature of Esau,
Yeah.
man. He
Yeah,
loved
bro.
bloody red meat at the end of the day and
Right.
whatnot. He loved to taste blood in his meat, man.
And
Right.
that,
And also
that's a
some-
part of the dietary law, man. You
Right.
have to have your meat fully cooked, man.
Yep.
Because life is in the blood, man. You ain't supposed to
Right.
eat that, man.
You think Esau didn't know that back then?
Oh, Esau
It
don't
just go
give
to
a
show
shit. Right.
that
Can't get right.
they don't. Yeah, they can't get right. They don't give a damn. And as we continue, now it says, and then the impatience here of this damn Edomite. It shows you because he couldn't wait for it to get done. He said, "I'm faint. I'm about to die." So
Hey, well, that's why you got fast food restaurants.
there you go.
You see? And they also had fast food restaurants, but they had fast food in Rome back then too. So that's something else that you can
Yep.
tie in between the parallels of America and Rome.
Yep.
You got it, bro.
Now it says Genesis 25 and 30, and Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with the same pottage, for I am faint." Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, "Sell me this day thy birthright." And Esau said, "Behold, I'm at the point where I'm about to die. And what profit shall this birthright do for me?"
So he ain't care about it.
Yeah.
He could have said no. He could have said hell no. I ain't about to
Yeah.
do that. But he
He was like, man, I'm about to die. And you
What
talking
I
about a
got-
birthright? I
so
don't
what I
care.
got to do with me?
The devil could have had some damn fruits and shit.
Exactly.
Right.
You know
Come
what I'm
on, bro.
saying? You know, the whole,
Nah, he
the
was
whole
so-
and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Showing you, man.
Fast.
Esau ain't got no patience.
Right.
Yep.
He
Yep.
definitely
You
was
said
like
Genesis 25 and 33. And Jacob said, "Swear to me this day." You know, we all about your word is your bond now. You know what I'm saying? So swear to me this day. And he swore unto him and sold his birthright unto Jacob.
It's written in the scriptures.
There you
But
go.
Esau would forget about that, man.
Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage with linen, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright.
Fast it.
How you despise your birthright, man? I mean, you
Right.
ain't care nothing about it, bro.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
But
you
now-
might just not look like Terry Bradshaw from a distance.
Hey, bro.
Oh man.
But yeah, bro. So we got the receipts. We got the accounts of you selling your birthright.
Right.
So what do you mean that Jacob stole your birthright?
Right.
What are you talking about, man?
Right.
You sold it, nigga. Did you forget about that?
Right. And then notice how Jacob he asked him twice. He's like, "Sell me your birthright." And he was like, "All right, now swear to me this day." So Esau had time to freaking consider, but he said it didn't mean nothing to him. So you legitimately sold your birthright. We didn't finesse nothing from you, Esau. And at the end of the day, it's all biblical prophecy. You know? That was it. Just read that account, because we don't make things up over here at Great Millstone. We give you the whole story, man. You know?
Right.
You see, you're going to Isaiah 19.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what I'm
Oh yeah, we got.
This is the book of Isaiah 19, because earlier, we started off the lesson, right? Yeah, we pretty much say we're gonna get it out. But we started off the lesson pretty much talking about what's going on in the world right now, man. Ultimately, biblical prophecy is what's going on, man. Biblical prophecy is what's taking place, and right now the Lord has Babylon clearly divided, man.
Right.
Baba Kushak, can you get me Satan cast out Satan, the kingdom cannot stand? Because this is a kingdom, right? America, this is a kingdom. This is this is the greatest kingdom ever established on the planet Earth, man. Right? What other nation do you know has influence over the entire planet Earth, man? America has influence over the whole planet Earth.
Right.
You see, so this is a kingdom.
And this
man.
kingdom only great because of Israel, man. We
Right, exactly.
We
Right.
in it, man.
Exactly. Absolutely. But nonetheless, this is a kingdom that has been established. But guess what? Right now, this kingdom is divided, man. Mainly politically, man. But that's how the Lord is dividing this place up. Right?
Yep. This is the book of St. Mark, chapter 3, and verse 23. It says, "And he called unto him and said unto them in parable, How can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand."
So yeah, we at that point right now, man. This place is divided, and there ain't no going back, man. Right? Because you got people who are either all the way on one side or all the way on the other, and you have a percentage of people who saying they everybody need to come together. And that no, man, it ain't. These people are not going to come together because that's not biblical
Start with
prophecy.
the super elite. You got super elite divided, man.
Right?
You know,
Exactly.
some of them maybe let's bring it to see up this way.
There
No,
you
let's
go.
bring it in that way. Now this is the time. No, this would be the perfect time to bring it in and
No,
whatnot.
right.
So they're divided on, you know what I'm saying, all angles at the end of the day, man.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
I got an NLT for you as well.
Come.
This is St. Mark 3 and 23 NLT. Salaki, 24. Salaki. And it reads, "A kingdom divided by civil war will collapse,
Wow.
So that's we're right now we're on the
Wow.
brink of civil war, man.
Yep.
Right, that's what's going on, man. Because you even got a lot of people who are MAGA supporters.
Yep.
Now they're against Trump and his establishment,
Yep.
right? Because they understand that he's working for the small hats, he's working for the elites.
Yeah.
So now they're somebody hold second address 15 and 15,
Yep.
right? Because now, at the end of the day, they got the mindset of saying, you know what? Well, we got to take matters into our own hands. If they ain't gonna help us get our country back, goddamn it, we're gonna take our country back.
Right.
Right?
Probably.
And they gonna say fuck the government.
Yeah.
And you do got these small Edomite militias
Yep.
spread out, right? A lot of ex-military, a lot of ex-police officers and whatnot.
Right.
You got these Edomite militias that's preparing for
Yeah.
civil war, man.
Yeah.
And right now we're in the beginning stages of it, man.
Yeah.
You see?
This is
Second.
yeah, I
Yeah,
got it
look,
right here.
I-
Second Edge 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yeah, the modern day sword is the
It's the
gun, man.
guns, yeah.
Right, so this is talking
Weapons.
about race wars, right? Because it says one people should stand up and fight against another, but it's also talking about how these Edomites is going to go up against the government,
Yeah.
man. And look at how Trump got the UN, the United, not the United Nations, but the National Guard on the soils of America.
Right.
These are acts of war, man. And people ain't even seeing that, man.
Yeah.
Right now, they're showing you right now what side they on, man. They want to bring in this NWO, man. That's why they're trying to have these race wars come to a clash,
Yep.
right? You got class wars, social wars, like it says in Matthew the 24th chapter in the 6th verse. And you should hear wars and rumors of wars. That ain't just talking about World War III, man. That's talking about all these different type of wars, man. Like I was going into social wars, class wars, race wars, gender wars, so on and so forth, man. Everybody is at each other's throats, man.
Yeah.
So these are signs of how we know that Babylon is at its end, man. Esau,
Yeah.
Edom,
Yeah.
and his rulership is at its end, man.
Right.
You see?
They got one of the biggest military bases here, and I read an article. It was saying like Shaw Air Force Base just got 300 troops. It
See?
just came in like the past 48 hours, man.
See?
Isn't that ironic?
See?
What did they come all of a sudden
Come
for?
on,
They had
man,
to emergency rush 300 troops here, man.
Come on, man.
It's-
Something major
Yeah.
is going down. Something major is about to take place, man.
Uh-huh.
And you still got Jake that's out here bullshit.
Yeah.
Here it is. You got the prophets out here letting you know what time it is. Jake's still out here bullshit.
Yeah.
Jake think everything is a game, man.
Yeah.
You know. So
And she would eat the game and shit. Oh,
even
Nah,
Shalawam.
facts. Her mind ain't on that. She gonna-
Hey, even with
See where
that,
she going at? Having her way and sub. I'm having my way, nigga.
Right.
Let me deal my own sub, not
Let me get
sub.
two of them. Two of them.
Hey, even
For
with
starters.
even with that assassination, right? You had a lot of Jake there on the internet laughing, which is funny, right? They laughing and whatnot because they say, "Oh, that's what y'all get." But at the same time, hey, a lot of you Jakes, man, y'all don't really understand the spirit
Yeah,
that the Lord is putting on these
absolutely.
Edomites, man. These
Absolutely.
Edomites is ready to get at
Yeah.
these niggas, man. And it's gonna happen, man. Now
Yeah.
don't get it twisted. It's gonna be casualties on both sides. But a lot of you Jakes, y'all ain't ready, man. Especially
No.
you Jakes that love Esau so goddamn much. That want to always try to find a loophole for him to be saved when he don't give a shit about you. Y'all about to see it, man.
Yeah.
You see, and you can't say that you haven't been warned.
Nah. Yep.
You got one?
You wanted more on that second Edge 15 and 15?
But that was you got to the sedition. I think that's
Well,
verse
yeah, I can
16.
go down. Verse 16.
That's-
Start back at 2 Edges 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
We've seen the beginnings. We've seen that build up.
Yeah, yep.
That's that's that build up that we're seeing right now, man.
Yep.
Major
You know
contraction.
that tension is so much tension you can cut it with a knife, man.
Every time Esau put that guy daggone scene back up there on the train up there in
Man.
Charlotte and betrayed his innocent, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
snow bunny.
Lily.
All right, you know, and like I said, we have our own opinions of that. We think that was
Right.
staged.
Yeah.
That was some crisis actors type
Oh,
activity that was going
Right.
on. But nevertheless, you know what I'm saying, it still ain't gonna stop, you know what I'm saying, that visual that's put out there to
Yep.
fucking Esau.
Yep.
You see that visual of damn Jake just unaliving
Right.
that damn fucking Edomite,
Right. That's
the
allegedly
whole
and
point.
whatnot. To stir up the good
Stir
old
up.
boy
Yep.
spirit,
Yep.
stir up that Esau spirit, to get his
That's the whole
damn,
point.
Right.
get his blood boiling and whatnot, to where, man, we gotta get our get back. We gotta get at these niggas.
And
man.
if I may add too, notice another how they playing on the narrative of people's mind. She was the only one on the train. Remember, everybody else was so-called Jake on that train.
Yeah, man. It was
Come on, man. Come on now.
You know, look, because that was another talking point from these Edomites. They was like, yo, none of these blacks helped them, so as if they supposed to.
Right,
But
right.
think
You
about
know
it.
what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right,
every these
right.
devils, man.
Down
Well,
south.
when Esau was lynching Jake and shit,
Still
and genocide and Jake,
Exactly.
Where
What was the
where
help?
was the fucking
Yeah.
help there?
Hey, well, they made a mockery off of the, even though, no, I don't give a shit about no damn George Floyd. He was a nigga. But they made a mockery about that.
Yep, yep.
When he died, they were making memes
Yeah.
and laughing. And
Oh, even
doing
when
all
the
that.
what that boy that got gunned down
Talking
and
about,
shit.
Yep.
By
I know what
George
you're talking
Zimmerman. By George
talking about,
Zimmerman.
I can't think of his name right now.
Trayvon
Martin.
Yeah.
You know, they was acting like they were about, you had some Edomites
Halloween.
all
they
on
was
social
doing
media
a
acting
little
like they
skit.
about
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Acting like they was
Yep,
doing,
you're
you know,
right.
with
I remember
Skittles
that.
and all
Yeah,
that shit.
I remember that.
It make mockery of goddamn Jake.
Yeah.
But like I say, it's not a problem to Jake dude.
Right.
There
It's
you
not
go.
a problem.
Now
It's not a
oh,
problem to Esau's affected by it, and you know, and Jake make a mockery out of it. There's a problem,
It don't
issue.
feel
But,
good.
but yeah, but the shooting on the other foot, oh,
It's
niggas
all
get
cool.
over it. Y'all too
Right.
sensitive.
Get
Get
over
over
it.
it.
Yeah, y'all too
Get
sensitive.
over it and whatnot.
That shit gotta be staged. So what ain't no Edomite gonna get on the train full of Jakes anyway, bro?
Yeah.
They gonna
and they gonna let a Jake sit
I
behind.
took-
They gonna let Jake, and you don't even turn around. Come on.
Matter of fact, she sat in front
Come
of him.
on, man.
Come on.
She got on. Jake was already on the
Got her back turned.
She
Come on
said
now.
she come and sit right in front of him. Like, come on. Most of
No.
she'll probably just sit at the front of the bus.
Right.
Most,
I
come
should
on.
take the next train.
Yeah, she like, oh, I'm
I
gonna
too many
take the
niggas
next
one. I'll take the next one.
And it was
Come
empty
on,
seats.
man.
She could have sat anywhere else.
You sit right in front of where everybody at. So, you know, we like
And
like
then-
Zaquan said, we got our opinions on it.
And then you had a lot of Jake, especially like with the, you know, with the Kirk situation, and also with that situation with the damn Edomite. You see, goddamn Esau, what he doing? He blaming Jake as a goddamn motherfucking hole. And shit.
Yeah.
You see,
Yep.
they only make up an X amount of a percent of people,
Yep.
population, 12%, which all that's fake anyway.
All the numbers
All
are
that
bullshit.
pseudoscience.
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 fake.
Scientific
They're more
racism.
Israelites on this planet than any other nation
Exactly.
at the end of the
There
day.
you
Jake is like the sand, you know what I'm saying, sand of the sea.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, and
That's that
whatnot.
inferior narrative
Yeah,
that they
because
like
they
to
can't
push.
even count. Because when they look at Jake, talking about so-called black, you're not including the Latino, the Native Americans.
Come on, bro.
You know, so we all
They
the
talking
nation
about
people.
dark-skinned
Hispanic,
people.
Yeah,
That's what they
dark-skinned
talking
people.
about.
And
They
then
know
also,
this,
you're going to have Judah. They're going to look like the other damn nation.
Bro, yes.
So they can't even count for that.
No, they can't see
You know?
And that's how the Lord got it, man. See, the
Yep.
Lord did all of that, man. We scattered us amongst these other nations. So these devils, that show you how small-minded they are, man. They just see dark skin or whatever, and then all of a sudden they just
Some of themselves.
exactly.
They don't even do that.
See,
And them crackers really get mad when you have Jake to say, man, fuck that damn Kirk guy, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Jake may go as far and say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's here to die, but we don't agree with what he stood for. Crackers, they get mad at that point of view.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What? You didn't agree?
right, like we all got a Drew out red ass, man. Fuck
Yeah,
yourself, man.
yeah,
You don't give a
yeah,
fuck about your
yeah.
tears, your alligator tears. Ain't nobody care about none of that shit, man. It don't feel too good, do it?
They gotta bring it. When y'all bringing out that point, he died. When y'all bringing out this, what his viewpoints
Well, a lot
were,
of
his
Jake that got
beliefs
gunned
were, and
down.
all that.
When a lot of Jake get gunned down, they want to bring out his rap sheet. They want to bring all that. Oh, yeah, this and that.
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
that
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
that dude.
Schlocky, I was gonna say, remember when Kobe Bryant got in that?
Right.
They want to bring out all your great and all that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's Esau.
Michael Jackson too.
Michael
Jackson,
Jackson,
you
yep,
know,
yep.
he did his
Yep.
little
Hell,
kid.
hell, Michael Vick ain't dead, but they always still
Bringing
bringing
them
up the dog
dogs.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, God damn,
Yeah,
y'all still
here is
bringing it up?
Mike Vick like
Can't
about,
make a mistake.
Mike Vick like about 20 plus years removed from that.
Come on, bro.
And
They
here it
still
is. He's a coach from Norfolk State now.
Yep.
And here it is. He get a victory. Yeah, you remember?
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
You know he
A few
killed
years
dog.
back.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
just like
20 years ago.
just like like example. Hey, what they do with Magic Johnson? Magic Johnson, he opened up another business, right? Magic Johnson retired 20, 30 years, right? Magic Johnson opened up a new business. Yeah, you remember that day back in '91? He came out. HIV.
You ain't lying, bro.
Hey,
You ain't lying.
Jake, lowest moments, our lowest
They
moments,
always
man. They
get
always
it.
bring back up.
Hey.
You know, when something supposed to be celebration for Jake, they love to bring Jake
And
lowest
listen,
moments
they
up.
never
Even
do-
Michael Jordan. Even Michael Jordan had them gambling issues.
Yep.
Them
Yep.
gambling
Issue.
issues.
They
Gambling
always put it at the forefront of
Yeah.
Jake's success
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right.
They never do that with Charlie Sheen, man. Here
Nah.
it is.
He's a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
He
bro.
did, and he knowingly he had HIV, and he
Yeah.
still was
Bro.
sleeping around with women,
Right.
and not even telling them that he was HIV.
They should have, lynched this guy, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Should have been doing time. Still
Yeah, he
should have
supposed to be
been
locked
doing
up.
time.
He's supposed to be under the jail, bro. But hey, man,
They give them a show called 2.5 Men. They put it right in your damn
Right, bro.
face,
Come
man.
on, man. Come
Go
on,
figure,
man.
man.
That's probably how you came up
Right.
with the AIDS.
The song.
You got the AIDS.
The theme song used to blow back. I'm like, why they're just saying men the whole time? It let you know, man.
Bro, you right, bro. Yeah, that
You know?
shit's crazy.
When we start at the top of Isaiah, I'm back there.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I didn't finish that second address 15 and 16. Let me read that. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 16. Now it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Right.
They shall not regard their kings nor princesses, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Right. When you go into that word sedition, it ultimately goes into a rebellion
Yeah.
against an authority, man. Right. So that's what's about to happen. Right. You're about to see civil war come to a head, man.
Right.
You're about to see these people rise up against their government because they don't
Right.
have no faith in the government, man. They don't
Right.
trust in the government, man.
Right.
They already know that the government has its own interests.
Yeah.
They wanna, and one of the main things, as soon as Trump became president, he had those tech billionaires with him, man, pretty much showing you the direction that they want to go in, man.
Right.
When they want to digitalize everything, man.
Right.
They want to make these 15-minute smart cities.
Yep.
You had that guy, which he done kind of went behind the scenes a little bit. That guy Klaus Schwab. He said that everybody needs to model themselves after China. And what is China known for, man? They heavy surveillance, man. You know, they got social credit scores, man. They got, from what I was seeing, they got like at least 20, maybe 30 cameras to one person for everybody over there. Man.
Damn.
So that's how they want to have it, man. Because ultimately, Esau, he want to be like the Most High. He want to control everything, man. And the main thing he want to do is put that C up in everybody, man. The MOTB. So that's what everything is leading to. You got a lot of these Edomites, which a lot of them could be Jake. You got a lot of these Edomites, they on to it, man. They see what's going on, man.
Right.
You see? So at the end of the day, that's going to cause that clash, man. These people are ready. They're ready to take back their country, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take back so-called America, man.
Yep.
They don't care if the government is in their way or whoever, man.
Right.
So this is what it's coming to, man.
Hey,
you see
Chris.
all hell getting ready to break loose. ROFKO, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Sly.
Now you got it, bro.
You see a lot of these Egyptians, these Americans, they seeing that Donald J. Trump, he's being controlled by those damn small hats.
Yeah, they see it's obvious now.
Yep. So you got a lot of Americans, they see that Trump is not in their best interest.
Yeah.
That's why they're gonna come up against the government, because really these small hatters, they control the whole damn world.
Yep.
And that's why America is so involved with what's going on over there with those, the least of the flock, gonna draw America into this third world war.
But then they get upset when you bring that point out.
Yep.
Right.
They get upset at the end of the day.
Right.
And you committing a crime or something. When you
Right.
bringing out the obvious at the end of the damn day or whatnot, man.
Yep.
All right, always some sign
speech.
somebody. Yeah. You own every damn thing or whatnot, man.
Right, exactly.
You fund everything, man, including the wars and shit that be taking place, bro.
Right, bro.
Right.
How is that hate speech, bro? When you say you own everything, how is that? Look, if somebody say you own everything and I ask you to do, I'll be like, you damn right I own it.
And then
man.
they so damn wicked, they gotta have their own defamation lead at the end
Come
of the day.
on, bro.
No other country has
Come
that,
on, bro.
You know, no other nation of people has that other than you damn Edomites, man.
Exactly.
Doing all the damn wickedness and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then turn around and you want to criminalize anybody that bring it out, bring your wickedness out on
That's,
your ass.
well, that sounds like a
That
devil
ain't
to
the
me.
devil.
That sounds like a devil to me, bro.
That ain't the devil. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what is, man. Because when you go into the definition, the devil means deceiver.
Deceiver.
Bro.
Right,
That's
right.
deception.
Yeah.
You know?
It's because they want to fit this narrative that they
There
so
you go.
oppressed, or
See?
they're poor, they need help.
And
But
that.
no,
And
But
that's
they the biggest welfare case in the world.
there
Exactly.
you go.
You know, America sends billions of dollars to Israel every goddamn
Come
fucking
on,
year.
bro.
or
And see,
whatnot,
now they own to
you know, at the end of the day.
Now them Edomites own to it, man. They, you know, and a lot of them
By
already
faking
do
to
that.
be us.
Right.
Yep.
By faking to be us, man.
Yep.
All right, by taking on our nationality, man.
That's right.
And by the way,
That's right.
you got it, bro.
That's why they put ish on the end of Jew.
Right.
The ish means to be likened unto something, man. You see? You have more?
No, that was it.
All right, I was finished with that second Esdras. Let me go back to the Isaiah 19.
Yeah. You can go to it.
All right, back at Isaiah 19, starting at the top, it says, the burden of Egypt.
Yeah, the burden
burden,
of Egypt, man.
yeah.
You know, so at the end of the day, hey, this truth is a burden unto Egypt, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's, like we said earlier, that's the main thing that Esau wants to come against, man.
Yep.
Right? That's why they got these, you know, these double F's, you know, the false flags, I'll just say it. That's why they got these happening, right? Trying to stir up the minds of the people. Ultimately, they want to come against freedom of speech, truth speech, man.
Right.
Because really, they want to silence the prophets. We're the
Right.
ones that's exposing these devils, man.
Yep.
So they'll sacrifice their own just to get their point across, man. They try to come against us, man. Because Because don't get it twisted, man. That assassination is gonna be backlash from that, man.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm talking about backlash from the so-called government, man. More and more stricter, with more and more restrictions
Right.
upon the freedoms
Oh,
of the
yeah.
people, man.
Yep.
You see?
Because he was an advocate for the Republicans, the
Right.
party that's in office, DJT.
That's right.
So they, Esau's memo, don't let a crisis go to waste.
Exactly.
So he's gonna utilize
Yeah.
this to push
Oh,
more
yeah.
draconian laws.
There you go. That and ultimately, like we keep saying, they want to come against the prophets, man. Right? So they'll put their own out there just so that they can try to get at us, man. But hey, look, it don't matter. The cat's already out of the bag anyways, man.
Right.
You see?
Yep. Isaiah 19. It says the burden of Egypt.
It says the burden of Egypt.
Yep.
And like I said, it's nothing new up under the sun. All right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the same prophets that was back then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Back today. You know what I'm saying? Giving. You know what I'm saying? Making that burden of Egypt.
Yep.
We got the true testimonies of Yahawashi. It's Rome all over again.
There you
man.
go.
All right, to prove that, hey, let's get Acts 18 and read verses 1 and 2, man. All right, because you know what I'm saying. You don't know. A lot of y'all don't know that history, but you had the Jews that would expel out of Rome back then, over 2,000 years ago.
Yep.
Why? Because they was giving Rome hell, because they were doing the same
right.
thing.
Turning it upside down.
Yeah, turning it upside down. They was on them highways and byways and on them corners like we are, doing the same thing, giving a testimony of Yahawashi, man.
Sir.
Sparing
All
not.
right,
man.
So
Yep.
the truth
Yep.
does turn everything upside down,
Absolutely.
showing you that Christianity can't be the truth. It ain't
It
turn
ain't.
shit upside
Absolutely
down.
not.
It united people, man.
Yep.
You know,
Exactly.
It ain't the truth. The truth ain't about. The Most High said He's about to bring division,
Yeah.
not to bring no damn unity, man.
Yeah.
The Most High ain't even dealing with all Israel. He only dealing with 1/3 of Israel, man.
Yeah.
So Most High ain't about no goddamn motherfucking unity. He's about division. Yeah.
Catholic Church.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, bro.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 18, verse 1. After these things, Paul departed from Athens and came to Corinth, and found a certain Jew named Aquila, born in Pontus, lately come from Italy, with his wife Priscilla, because that Claudius had commanded
It
all.
says that Claudius, man. Claudius Caesar.
That's
man.
right.
At the end of the day, man.
right.
All right. And today, what they're called? They're called presidents today, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, showing you that for the same concept of Rome, and then they was voted in, man. All right, back then, same way today they were voted in, man.
Right.
Allegedly, so-called. They voted in by the super elites, man, not by you damn peons.
Hell,
At the end of the
that's
day,
why
man.
they had the inauguration. When you break it down, augur, pretty much that goes back to Rome, when they had certain witches and warlocks, pretty much conjuring up demons to tell them who needs to be in a certain political seat, man. So that's the same. It's a ritual. That's the same thing they're doing now. You see,
Showing nothing new up under the sun.
nothing new under the sun.
That's why the devil, this go around, he ain't put his hand on the Bible. they throwing the Bible out. Well, they ain't never
Yeah.
believed in the Bible, but he
They
ain't
letting
put
it be
his hand on
known
the
now. They saying, man, we ain't with that, man. It says because that Claudius had commanded all Jews
All Jews, the Hebrew Israelites, the Jews, all right,
to depart from Rome.
to depart from Rome. Why is that, man? All right, same thing the brother reading. He about to get back to Isaiah 13, man. Because of this truth, man. All right, you had Israel waking back up to their nationality, man. All right, no even no fucking Rome coming out of Romans customs at the end of the day, man. All right, preaching against fucking Rome, man. All right, condemning the world back then. All right, as we doing today, man.
That's right.
All right, you got it.
All right, back at Isaiah 19, it says the burden of Egypt.
And they were teaching Yahawashi, man. Okay.
And that's why Nero had blamed the Jews, man, because of the same thing. This word, man, going out, man. So the same thing is happening right now.
And
in real
Israel
time.
knew back then that the truth was only for Israel, not no fucking body else.
Right,
They knew that,
right,
man.
right.
All right. They went out there trying to wake up no damn Edomites back
Yeah,
then.
come on, man.
Which Esau took on the Roman customs and culture at the end of the day or whatnot. 'Cause they're not the original Romans, man. The original Romans are Japhetic how you say the word?
Japhetic people.
Yeah, Japhetic people.
Yep,
man.
that's right.
Another dark-skinned nation of people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the
So they-
Pacificans,
Pacific Islanders,
Yeah, and all that.
Yep.
Yep.
The,
Just like the
like
Rock
the
Mama. The
Etruscans.
Rock Mama. She's Hawaiian. The Rock Mama,
Right.
the wrestler,
Yep.
the Rock. His mother, she's Hawaiian at the end of the day.
Yep.
Whatnot, man.
But
Like
he-
say Samoans, them
Yeah,
Samoans and
yeah.
shit.
Yep, that's right.
Isaiah 19, and it says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahawah rideth upon a swift cloud.
Yeah, that cloud represents the chariots of
chariot.
Yahawashi. And it says the burden of Egypt. It's true, man. That's why this damn devil want to ban the Bible, man.
Yep.
All right, and deem the Bible a hate book at the end of the day. If it wasn't a burden, why he got to do that?
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Why he got to name the Hebrew Israelite a terrorist group at the
Come
end of
on,
the day?
man.
All right. Why do he got to take down our videos, man?
Yep.
All right. You know, put strikes on brothers' YouTube channels at the end of the day.
Right.
If we didn't have the truth, man.
Right.
If what we were saying didn't hold any type of weight, why he got to go? Why he got damn knock down your channels then, man?
Right.
You let the damn video stay up, man.
Right, because if something isn't a threat until you, you're not going to take it serious.
Right.
So this truth really wasn't a threat. They wouldn't be taking it serious by taking our videos down. Not just taking our videos down, taking our whole channels down.
Even to the point where this damn devil, he got to change definition, because we bring definitions out, certain definitions out.
Right.
You
In
know
the
what I'm
blue
saying? It's condemning him. All right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the damn day, you know, just like what are the word? When you go into that word, there you go. When you go into that word, Jeremiah 14:2. When you go into that word, what, dark into the ground? What they're black, what Judah is black into the ground. And look at that word black, it goes back to Qadash, which means a very, very dark-skinned person. Now you look up that word, you know, if you look up that word today, and you go back in the blue letter 8, 9, 10 years ago, it give you correct definition.
Right.
You look up that same definition, you know what I'm saying? Esau, he just gonna talk around it, man. He ain't
Right.
give you the truth, he's talking around it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, showing you that we got the truth, man.
Right.
All right? You know what I'm saying? You know what it say? In order, you know what I'm saying?
Tell
To
the
know,
truth.
you know, in order to tell a lie, you
Tell a lie,
got to
you
know
gotta
the
know
truth. The devil knows the truth. That's why he got to lie, man. Put on them
That's
lies.
why-
But them lies are not working, man.
Like a lot of times when the blue letter have will give you those updates and whatnot, that's what they're doing, man. They'll go in and change up certain definitions,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
because through the Spirit, the Lord put the Spirit on every apostle to heart to start going into the blue letter,
Right.
and then started teaching us how to use it. Now Esau's like, damn, I gotta try to counter
Right.
that, man, because I got too much information in these definitions. I gotta switch it around, man.
Right.
But it don't matter, man. Now, hey, the Lord just gave us ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT is telling on you now they want to switch up ChatGPT now, man.
I mean, the cat already out the hat, bro. The cat is already out the bag,
man.
All right, you already done been exposed, so it's too damn late to go ahead and fucking hide.
The rabbits got
You
the
can hide it all you fucking want. The truth still being brought
It's
out.
still out.
All right,
There you go.
you got it.
Back in Isaiah 19, I got a quick precept because the scripture said, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud. We may mention that cloud is talking about a chariot, right? Psalms 104 and
That's
3.
something else that these devils is afraid of, man.
exactly.
These chariots, man.
Yeah,
exactly.
They send all type of chariots, right? So-called UFOs, now they want to come out with it, man.
Right.
Because they're afraid, man. They terrified, man. They know
Right.
that this is their end, man.
And that was what Ronald Reagan made that statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We come together, there be aliens and strangers
Yeah,
out
like
space.
a foreign,
come on,
foreign
man.
invaders or
Right.
something like that
Foreign invaders or whatnot.
will we not come together? Now, I found this interesting, right? Now, Trump is heavy on speaking about, he got a space force and talking about fighting against a force. Right now, something I found very funny. You had Ronald Reagan who was talking like that. Before he became president, he was an actor.
Yeah.
Right, he was
That's
like a
heavy.
movie star or something
Yep,
like that.
yep.
And look at Trump.
Trump
he
was
was
an
like
actor as
a, he
well,
was
too.
like
Yeah, he was- yeah.
TV
Yep,
personality,
he definitely
acting and all
was.
that
He
shit,
definitely
man.
was. He
Come on,
definitely
man.
was.
So ain't
Wow.
nothing new under the
Wow.
sun, man.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that, like
That's
I said,
heavy.
I could be off with it, but just be thinking as a man, I just find that kind of weird and ironic, man. These devils, they one-trick ponies.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Psalms 1, that's a heavy point though. This is the comparison and similitude of how them devils
Yeah,
operate,
it's like,
man.
come on, bro.
Now it says Psalms 104 and 3. Who lay up the beam of his chambers into the water, and who maketh the clouds his chariot? So this lets you know that the chariots are the vehicles of the Lord, and Yahawah, Yahawashi, man, and the angels, man.
And they can cloak themselves as clouds.
Yeah.
There's plenty of videos that brothers have seen, that videos people have put on YouTube where you see these clouds,
Mhm.
and they have like a term for it, but you can tell it's a cloaked craft, man. Spacecraft, man. So-called UFO, you can tell, man. And some of them, they'll it was one video where it just started moving, it'll stop and go in different directions. So
Right,
come on,
right.
man.
Yeah, this is a Ronald Reagan quote back 1987.
Yep.
All right. It says in the speech, if suddenly there was a threat to this world from some other species from another planet, we'll forget all the little local differences that we have between our two countries, and we will find out once and for all that we really are all human beings on this earth or whatnot. Anytime, because
He ain't
human
got
means
no
color.
color.
Human means
Ain't
color.
no color.
So you know what I'm saying? Any damn time there's a threat towards Esau, at the end of the day, You want everybody to come together.
Come together.
Exactly.
All right, you know?
Exactly. See?
When his
He's
ass
dominating, he's in
Yeah.
power. He ain't care about that.
when he in trouble, when he in trouble,
Yeah.
you want everybody to come together.
Yeah.
Right.
While he
We all want
dominating, you
people.
want everybody
Right.
to
Yeah,
be
put your
dominated.
differences. Everybody put
Put
these
your
differences
differences
aside.
Right.
Put your differences aside.
Can't we just get along?
Yeah, when it affect his bottom line at the end of the day.
Come on,
affect
man.
his
That's
bottom
right.
Fuck you, Esau. We ain't coming
Right.
together. We ain't joining hand in hand with the wicked.
Hell no.
I
No.
said the wicked shall not go unpunished. Man.
Punished,
No.
right.
All right, we can't wait. We want to see your downfall, your destruction, man.
That's right.
Right.
Speak of the devil.
Yep.
That's right.
All right, all
All
right.
right. All right, man. All right.
That's it. Hey, Isaiah 19 and 1.
Goddamn Colonel Sanders.
I promise you I know.
I like Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, you do.
How about them Cowboys?
JJ.
Cowboys. Them Cowboys.
Isaiah 19, it says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahawah rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt.
Hey, modern day Egypt is America.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? When you read Revelation, the 11th chapter goes into spiritual Sodom, spiritual
Spiritual,
Egypt.
yep.
Talking about that great city.
Yep.
That's talking about here, America, Babylon
Yep.
the Great, man.
Right.
Okay? So what is it talking about when it says, and he shall,
Come into
it shall come into Egypt? He's going to invade this bitch, man.
Yep.
Sir.
Okay, via the fathership and the angels, the host of angels that's coming with them, man.
That's right.
And that's why they have a space force. You got a lot of people trying to figure out why is the government wasting so much money on a space force, man? Because they already understand what's coming, man. They these devils, this top 1%, these elite, they know what's coming. They know the scriptures to a degree.
Yeah.
They know what's coming,
Did a
man.
That's how they
search,
make
man.
these movies, like Independence Day.
Right.
Like an alien invasion or a big old massive fathership. They know that's Yahawashi with the heavenly host, the angels.
Yeah, War of the Worlds.
War of the
And you remember
Worlds.
the original?
And what these devils don't know, they're learning from the mouth of the prophets.
There you go.
He telling
There
them.
you go.
Right.
Yep.
So they like, damn, they trying to counter it and all that. It ain't none of that, man. Now remember in the original
We
War of
telling
the
you through
Worlds.
the power of Yahawah Shemel
Right.
Shot, man.
Right.
Start from the elders apostle to the bishop on down to us.
That's
true
right.
Philly.
That's right. Now in the original War of the Worlds, I think it came out maybe 1953 or something like that. They showed that scene where you had everybody running from that so-called alien invasion. They ran into the church, and whose image was up there in that church setting, man? It was a true
Yahawashi.
image of Yahawashi, a true depiction. I
Melanated, too.
don't mean to say true image. It was a true depiction of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahawashi, man, with woolly hair and dark skin, man. You see, so hey, these Hollywood writers, they all know. They know what it is, and a lot of them are small heads.
Even in that sitcom Good Time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? An episode where JJ had the black painting of the Lord, man. All right, and it's true depiction, pursuing back to Revelation, the first chapter, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so that going all the way back in the '70s. You talking about 50
on,
plus
bro.
years ago, and them Small Hats was the one that created that show Good Times. That they'll take the credit for it. You know, Jake
Probably
created
take
something.
it,
You know,
yeah.
these crackers always take credit for it anyway. But nevertheless. You know, you had them damn Small Hats, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that were directors of fucking Good Time. And it's no coincidence, you know what I'm saying? Jake started receiving blessings when they had the Black Messiah, man. You know what I'm saying? So-called Black Messiah, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The true depiction of Yahawashi on the wall, man. All right, you know, and no sooner when they took the Lord painting down, put the damn saturated white boy back up there.
That's like
fall right back on them
bad
damn curses
misfortune,
again,
man. The curses came right back, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, James done lose his job.
Came back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back at back at Isaiah 19. Now it says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at
It
his
says the burden
presence.
of Egypt, right?
Yeah.
You see the burden of
Yep.
Egypt.
Right.
Yep.
Show you that the Lord ain't with this place.
Yeah.
man.
Hell
The
no.
Lord's not with this place.
Hell no. The Lord ready
You know
to take
what
this
I'm
place
saying?
out.
Yeah.
Look, what you said.
Matter of fact, we ain't never finished that 1 John 2:15
Now
and
I
16.
still got it.
Man, hold that. Hey, man, run it out. Barbara Shaw, you finish it
The
out.
Lord ain't with this place.
Why is Yahawashi going to destroy this place? Because
Exactly.
first of all, going back to Job 9:24, the earth been given to the hand of the wicked, man.
Go.
All right, you know,
Right.
so we got to be taken out of this place, man.
Yes,
Right
sir.
before one kingdom to rise, another kingdom got to
Gotta
fall
fall.
for another kingdom
Yep.
to rise.
Yep.
Right.
This is 1 John 2:15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the
Yeah, so
world.
all you damn niggas, God bless America. I pledge allegiance to the fucking flag, all that going off, man. All that wickedness, man. That going against Yahawashi, man.
Right.
I mean, you're an enemy of Yahawashi to bless America, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Lord got enmity with this place.
Yep.
Yep.
James
Right.
4 and
This
4.
place gonna be destroyed.
Yep.
And more than likely, you a 2/3 if you make them type of you in that type of
Man, you
mindset,
out your
bro.
mind.
You're gonna be destroyed along with it.
Well, a
Man.
lot of those, especially a lot of Jake celebrities, man.
Mhm.
You know they love this place, man.
Yeah,
Jake, you doing good, man. So
Oh, Jake of the circumcision, man. They done fucking sold out.
come on, bro.
They got millions
Come on,
upon
bro.
millions of goddamn
That's why they-
fuck that, man. All right.
Yep.
Talking about we don't hate Esau and
Yeah.
you ain't supposed to hate Esau and all that
They don't even
bullshit.
go out. They don't even go out on the highways and byways.
Come on, bro.
Instant in season, not a season.
Come on, man.
You know?
They tell you the world is yours. Get out there and get everything you get in the world. The Lord said, and love not the world, the things in the world. As I continue now, it says, 1 John 2 and 15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. So how you gonna say, hey, the world is yours, nigga? Get out there, grind, get it. You can have whatever you want. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right.
Verse 16.
'Cause the world is about celebration,
About- yeah.
celebrating yourself, celebrating
So,
motherfucking
yeah.
idol worship at the end of the damn day or whatnot. The world is about covenant, you know what I'm saying, after other people's possession. People, women, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the damn day or whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
It's about fulfilling your flesh,
Yeah,
bro. The
yeah,
world
filling
is
the
about
flesh, man.
Yeah, there you go.
All about me, man.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself credit, man.
Especially with
Thinking
this
you
whole
more than what you
social
really
media,
are, man.
Right.
Scripture
Everybody
tell you
wants
we
to-
nothing at the end of the day.
Nothing.
All right, we're nothing at the end of the day.
Nothing.
Nigga say he God body though. Nigga, who woke you up?
This gonna be God body between.
Because really, the world just teach you pride,
Come on,
man. The world teach
Exactly,
you
bro.
pride,
Yeah,
and the
gonna
world
get to
teach
that.
you how to be
Yep.
rebellious
Yep.
against
Yep.
Yahawashi.
Yep.
Narcissist.
Yep. Be a narcissist.
Yep.
That's all that, and that's all it is.
Yep. Yep.
All
Yep.
about me. Look how many followers I got. Look
Come
how
on,
many
bro.
likes
Teach you how
I
to be
got.
like Esau, bro.
Yep.
Right.
1 John 2 and 16. But what Esau said, he said he is like the Most High. He should never be moved. You got pride ass Jake that's in that same fucking mind frame, bro.
Jake don't truly believe that. When they get around and eat them out, they get all, start showing teeth and smiling and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Get that weird ass laugh.
They
and
get
shit.
like little baby, be hugged up with two white dudes.
Come on, bro. You supposed to be
Ice cream
gangster. You
sandwich,
supposed to
yeah.
be gangster, but you getting
But
sandwiched
you
by
thug.
two men, bro. Come
on.
on,
And
bro.
smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, smiling.
And let them take
I'd
a
be like,
picture.
man, get the fuck
And
off.
then zesty motherfuckers
Right.
like that. Zesty
Come on, bro.
ass
Come on,
motherfuckers.
man.
Right.
Man.
You keeping it gangster. 1 John
Homo
2.
gangster. Homo
Yeah.
gangster.
1 John 2 and 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And hey, as Quan just said, as the scripture said, he was making a point. It says, for all that's in the world, the lust of the flesh. Because you look around now, what? All these women walking around scantily fucking clad, man. So you fuck around to be designed a woman that's already to somebody, man. So you, hey, all that's in the fucking world. You can't even turn on the TV without seeing
They
goddamn.
normalized that.
Yeah, that shit normal.
They normalized that. You go back,
And you got the problem. if you say
even in the
something about it.
'90s, man. You
Nah,
got
you're
Jake,
right.
you know,
Yep.
if you have Jake, even some of the women that were women back then, there wasn't a lot of their damn daughters that hang around certain damn girls, man. All right, oh, she dressed like a little slut. She got
Yeah.
a maid do something.
Like,
Yeah, because
hell.
oh, nah,
Shit,
I
hoochie
already know.
mama.
Yeah, shit,
No,
hoochie
yeah,
mama. Yeah,
shit,
all that.
hoochie, yeah.
But you ain't about to come home pregnant, girl.
Yeah.
You ain't come home pregnant and all that. You know, Jake
Nah,
looked down
nah.
upon
Yeah, now.
degeneracy that's going on, degeneracy that's going on. Jake looked down upon that. Today, that shit get uplifted
Yeah.
today, man. All right, oh,
They
he their
got
own
slut
individual,
walks.
their own individual. Yeah.
My body, my choice.
They doing
All of
memes
that,
and
bro.
challenges together. Mother, daughter doing each
Oh,
other. makeup.
yeah, you know, man, she the goat throat. She the goat
Yeah,
throat.
yeah,
throat.
yeah.
Oh,
Back
that-
in the
that
day,
shit
back
get
in the day,
glorified now.
you know, you tell the bitch give you some head, or you say, oh, you know, that
Especially
bitch give
Eve.
head.
Yeah,
She
bro.
ready to fight. They
Yeah.
ready to fight back then.
that white
Now
girl
they'll
shit.
brag and celebrate. They the throat.
Yeah, bro.
And they call you thirsty. They walking out half-ass naked. And then
All
they
their
call
damn pictures
They go to show
showing
you
their ass,
that mentally.
showing their
yeah,
butt
you
cheeks,
do.
showing their titties and whatnot.
Then
You
it's
know what I'm saying?
as a probably a bunch of damn faggots. So
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
And lust after that. man.
Even those new pictures they had of what that bitch name, Alicia Curry, Steph Curry down.
Yeah.
I ain't never
She
seen
just
it.
stayed
No,
embarrassing
man.
that nigga, man.
That's
She
big
stayed
head,
embarrassing Steph Curry, bro. I'd
Yeah,
have been
Steph-
left that damn plain Jane. That bitch plain any damn.
That cause
way,
Steph
man.
Curry a beta male.
Yeah, he is.
Like
Man.
him, Kevin Durant.
She loved to
beta
dress
male.
in provocative damn clothing to have other men lust
Enticing,
after
man.
her and
That's
entice
crazy,
other men
man.
at the end of the day.
She's
So
an embarrassment.
Yeah, and then she came out again and said that when her and Steph Curry, like when she first met
Yeah.
Steph Curry in high school,
She didn't
he
really
wasn't
like
even
it, yeah.
he wasn't even her type.
Yeah, bro.
You wasn't her type till she knew you had a promising NBA career.
Then
Then
you
you
had a
became
mean
her type.
jump shot. That's when
Yeah.
you became my type, bro.
Yeah, so he
why
was
you
like
bring-
the
why you bring
Travis
that back
Hunter,
up?
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Travis Hunter, man.
See,
You
goofy
know.
as hell, man.
So it's safe to say if he didn't excel in the league,
She wasn't being with that
wasn't being
nigga.
with
She
him.
wasn't being with this
And she
nigga.
But he
average
can't
as
see that,
fuck.
though.
And she
He can't
average
see that.
ass
Average
bitch.
as
Average
fuck.
looking
He can't
ass.
see
On
that.
on a scale of 1 to 10, I give her a 7. I give her a 6
Man,
and a half
I wouldn't give that high,
Her
bro.
personality take her
Yo,
down, man.
I'm gonna give her
Like,
5.
look-wise,
Well, 5 is average.
Five.
5 is average, man. Y'all was being generous. 5 is average.
I'm giving her
man.
4.5. She
Yeah,
ain't
she ain't even like that, bro.
4.5.
And for Curry to be like that, like really, I would have been gave her bill of divorce, man.
Give her a
And I would have
small
upgraded. I would have said,
And,
what the fuck is
and I say that more so because of her personality.
Yeah, likewise.
Her mindset,
You
man.
bag
She
that
has
in,
to,
I break it
Yeah,
down.
that
Yeah,
put her down, way
yeah.
down. She,
About a 3. Her personality is terrible.
at one time, she had loved being a mother, being a fucking wife, man. But then she started taking
That
fucking
fame, bro.
badass advice from Jada Pinkett and them bitches and shit or
Wicks.
whatnot. Gabrielle Union and shit or whatnot. To bug her out the way now she be lusting after other men.
Yeah.
Now,
See?
man. All right, you know.
And if Curry was smart, he never would have had allowed her to even be amongst them women.
Right,
I was
right,
you ain't about to
right.
be around these damn
Right.
witches and these man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You know, Steph Curry probably just like Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
We already know what time it is when it comes to that, bro.
Baby,
You know what time
funny,
it is.
funny,
In
funny.
order to
but
get them
Down,
contracts.
down
Lip
low,
wrist.
down low, down low.
DL, lip wrist,
oh yeah.
You know,
LW.
Usually be those type of guys don't mind being in open relationships and shit. You know, allow your damn woman to be with other women or other damn dudes or whatever. You know, Hollywood. You know how they ain't never fucking
Hollywood,
freaks. You know
bro.
they be doing that swinging. You know they be
Yeah,
doing that
yeah,
swinging
yeah.
and all that
Swinging,
shit.
oranges, man.
You know,
Jack swinging, eh?
man.
Back at 1 John 2
You about to
and
wrap it, you about to
16.
wrap
Now it says, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world." And the world, verse 17, 1 John 2 and 17. "And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof." So all,
No, you got it, bro.
I was gonna say all these dark philosophies, all these rudiments that our people. Guess what? All this shit gonna come to an end. All this goddamn wickedness.
Fashions.
Yeah, the fashions of this world about to come to an end, man.
Yeah.
Always, man.
That because ultimately that's that transition in the power. The Lord ain't with this place, man.
Right.
So the Lord about to take this place out. What type of righteous value does America uphold or push as a standard?
None, man.
None.
Man.
Yeah.
None.
0.
None, bro.
So the Lord about to take this place out, man.
Right.
Yep. It says, verse 7, 1 John 2, and this don't mean, it's talking about this society, because it say the world, people might think, oh, the world gonna blow up.
Right.
No, man.
Well, when you go into it, second Ezra 6 and 9 or other, well, the word world has many different
Yep.
meanings and definitions, man.
Yep.
Then we brought that
Right?
out.
Because you're right. Because we can bring that out too.
Yep.
Because ultimately, when you go into world, it can mean a period of time,
period of time.
or a
era.
an
Eons.
era, man. You
Yep.
know, eons, man. Right. So ultimately, we're coming to the end of an era, the
Yep.
end of an eon,
Yep.
the end of Esau's period of time of rulership, man.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we're coming into, man.
And just to prove that, get Ecclesiastes. Get Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Ecclesiastes 1 and 4.
This is
Because, you know, like brother said, it got many definitions. Like brother brought out the point. Secondary 6 and 9.
Yeah.
He saw the inner world Jacob is the beginning of their follow.
Yep.
Going back to Isaiah 45 and 17, man. You know, Israel is a world without
Without
end.
end.
At the end of the day, or
There
whatnot.
you go.
You know?
So that means we're going to have a rulership of no end.
Yeah. Righteous.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. There you go, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
excellent precept.
Excellent precept.
So at the end of the day, the planet Earth is not going to be destroyed, man. Just as the current rulership
Yeah.
is going to be taken down.
Right.
And it just so happened we're in a time now to where the true rulership, right up under Yahawashi, the rulership of Israel, the Israelites, we're about to come into power in righteousness, and we're going to rule forever and
The
ever
elect.
and ever, man.
Yeah, that's
Beginning
right.
with the elect, man. Yahawashi, and the elect, man. That's going to be that top governing body that's coming in, that's going to be ruling the planet Earth and ruling the universe, man. You see?
Yep.
Well, all the universes, man.
Right.
You see? You got
Finishing this, the latter end of 1 John 2 and 17, it says, "And the world passeth away and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahawah abideth forever."
yeah, going into the true believers, going into the elect. Right at the end of the day, man, those are that's what's coming into power, man. That righteous rulership, man. Like it says in Sirach 10 and 8, man, that transition of power
Yep.
is what's taking place right now, man.
That's
Yep.
right.
You see?
That's right. Whatever. Anybody else?
That was it on that one.
One more. It's second Ezra 6 and 9.
Oh, yeah.
It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth."
So that's that transition of power. Right now, this is the time that we in right now. we're at the end of Esau's rulership and the beginning of Jacob's rulership. Well,
right.
Yahawashi, right? Because everything is under Yahawashi, man.
Right.
Except the Heavenly Father. He gave Yahawashi that power, man.
Right.
So by default, this is Yahawashi's kingdom that's being ushered in, man. You see? And it's going to rule and be established forever and ever and
Right.
ever, man.
Forever.
World without end.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, well, with that, you know what I'm saying? That's the end of our street ministry. We pray and we hope that this street ministry was edifying to the body of the hopeful elect, all right, of Israel. And we want to close out by giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Secondly, we want to give double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone who rule well and worthy of double honors, along with the elder bishops, all right? And third and lastly, we want to give salutations to all the occupants of the hopeful elect that pushing forth this word and this truth and righteousness, sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalawam, shalawam, shalawam.
Shalom.
Shalawam to all of the hopeful elect.
Shalom to the hopeful elect.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Uh-huh.